Just gonna put my headphones on and. Ooh, that noise is horrible. All righty then. I'm not alone, not by myself. There are some folks beside me. What up?
Yeah, not much. Wife's in the shower, and then we're gonna head out to dinner for her birthday.
Woo-hoo! We're gonna do the strip tease tonight too, right?
Yeah, I tried doing that earlier, and she just gave me a dirty look.
You use the baby oil. You gotta baby oil everything. You gotta just look like you just
Oh,
swept
baby
it in
oil.
baby oil. Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta lube it all up, baby.
I use Crisco. So.
Oh, you old school. Now
Yeah,
wait, do you use the oil? Or do you use the actual lard? Remember the old Crisco lard
yeah, I'm
shit?
the old Lord. Yeah,
Shortening, whatever they call it. You're like, that's not how that's supposed to work. Oh, the good old days. What
so
up,
how
B
you
Young?
doing?
I'm good. I'm
So,
good. I'm
Brandon?
good. I'm home, rolling up a blunt. Figure I'd come hang out with everybody. But I know you got things to do tonight.
Yep,
You're gonna be occupied.
for a little bit.
You're supposed to be in the shower with her. What's wrong with you?
Kids.
Tell me to go to bed, man. It's time for y'all to go to sleep, kids.
Sammy, I'm not showering with you.
What? Is that her?
She just yelled like the pug was in front out the front of the door yelling at her. Well, let me in. She just said, I'm not showering with you.
That's me. Shower with him. He wants to take a shower with you. Hold on. Of course, I get the one bag that has 2 holes in the bottom of it. My blunt guts. Everybody miss me?
Yeah.
How'd you guys do on a Friday without me? You
My,
make it?
my wife is like, is anybody doing a show? Is Jiggy doing a show? Is Cambion doing a show? And I went, they can have days off, baby.
Yeah.
It's okay. They don't need to do a show every night.
Well, Fridays that's when I spend my time with my grandbaby. So
That's what I
her
told her.
day.
I said, but he's with his grandbaby.
Yeah.
She
Friday is
goes,
her
you
day.
think so? I'm like, he doesn't do one on Fridays. I'm thinking that's why.
Although, don't tell her, but April 2nd, I'll probably be doing one because I'll have to be here because Smoke King's having surgery. So I'll be here doing the show.
Okay.
Most likely it'll be shows like on that weekend because I'll probably be around here the whole weekend instead of going and
Yeah, I hope
seeing her.
smoke surgery goes good, man. I can't imagine having neck problems like that.
Yeah. Surgery sucks, man. Any kind of surgery fucking sucks.
I've been lucky.
Yeah. It's like every other thing in my life I've always had control over. But like when it comes to illness and surgery and shit, you have no control over it. And that's always so weird to me.
Yeah.
Dude, the last time I went to the hospital, like I woke up like 3 days later, like, what the fuck? Like, hello? Like, what am I doing here? Like, I just went in for chest pains. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we that because remember you said you thought you had alta what is
altitude,
it?
Yeah, altitude sickness.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that feels better, and then
Yeah.
we didn't see you for like 2 months,
Yeah.
3 months, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that is true because I did post that like, yeah, I don't feel like I have altitude sickness, and then all of a sudden I was just gone.
Yep.
And the last thing I was thinking about in the hospital was posting anything online. That was the furthest thing.
Don't
from my
blame you.
mind.
Don't blame you.
I
If I
don't
knew
even
how
think.
serious it was, I would have reached out more.
What'd you say?
If I knew how serious it was, I would have reached out more.
But that was the whole thing. It's like, I said to people, like, I heal, I fall back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't handle all that, the not pressure, but, I understand people mean you well, but in a lot of cases, it doesn't do me any good to have people like hovering and constantly calling and checking on me. I like to just sleep and heal. So that's just
why
kind
I
of how
think
I
I
do
reached
it.
out to you twice during that because I didn't want to bother you, but I wanted you to know I cared.
Right. And I appreciate that. It is nice to know that people are out there and they care. It's just, I just had to, I just, no one can help you through that process. You know what I mean? Like healing, no matter how much they're there for you, they can do the things that you can't do, but it's still your body, your mind and everything. And I find solace in just being able to just be quiet and just sleep when I need to sleep, relax, and just let my body just chill. And I intend to heal better like that. So it's
I
not
just know
anything personal.
when someone passes away that's close to someone, like losing my parents within 2 years, there's nothing you can say to them that's going to make them feel better.
Nope.
So I just say, hey, sorry for your loss. If you need to talk, I'm here. And of doing that, I've only had one person reach out wanting to talk.
Yeah.
My buddy lost his mom, and he's like, does it get better? And I'm like, all I can say is you get used to it. I don't know if it gets better. And then a couple months later, he's like, yeah, you were right. I'm getting more used to it, but it sucks. Yeah, it does. There'll be days that you'll flip out, and there'll be days you'll feel guilty because you haven't thought about your parents, or a loved one or something,
Yeah, it's just that it's that empty feeling. There's things that are always going to remind you. Like our friend who died, who was part of the show. It's like I still wait for this dude to walk through the door. I can't lie. Like I'm still waiting. Like when I'm driving, I'm looking for his car and stuff like that. Like I'm waiting to see him. And it's like eventually you kind of get used to it, but it does take getting used to, and that's just something that everybody has to deal with it differently. Some people just internalize their pain. Some people externalize it and deal with it that way. Just everybody does it different. That's why I just tell people, like, let me know what I can do. If I can do it, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that's all I have to ever say to people.
When my mom passed, a real good friend of mine goes, "Is there anything I can do?" And I said, "Man, I can use a sandwich and $5." And his immediate, and I was texting him, and his next text was, "What kind of sandwich?" And then he was like, then he goes, "But you're messing with me, right?" And like, yeah, I'm trying to make myself laugh. It's just hard. So, when his grandma passed away a couple months ago, and I've known this lady my entire life. She's kind of like my grandma in a way. Like our neighbors across the street, how close you are with those people. He just goes, "Hey man, you need to make me a sandwich." And I said, "All right, have one right."
Keep it simple.
Good Jelly Bean.
Hello.
What was that?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Are we boring you already?
No,
I'm boring her already.
Jeez. I mean,
just
really.
tired.
I'm sorry. It's our
No,
fault.
stop it.
No, we gave you a whole Friday to rest. You have no excuses.
I had a long week.
None whatsoever. I'm rolling the blunt, y'all. Because I'm getting high. Because I'm gonna get high. Because I'm gonna get high.
I'm so glad that you have weed to roll a blunt.
Yeah. So does my appetite.
Yeah, like you eat.
Yes, I'm gonna eat again though. I'll eat again tonight, but I did eat. I actually, Jill, have you ever been to Brugger's Bagels?
Yes, I have.
I love their bagel, especially their everything bagel. They have the best everything bagels around.
I cannot eat everything bagels because I am allergic to sesame seeds, but they do have delicious bagels. I will agree.
Oh yeah. You don't need to be eating those then.
No. John aside, how did your wife have a good birthday today?
We're going to go out here a little bit. She's just jumped in the shower to rinse off, and then we're going to head out someplace to get dinner. I go, "Where do you want to go eat?" She goes, "I don't know." So we're going to get in the car, and I'm going to say left or right, and we're going to drive until we find a place she likes.
I can't hear
Very
him.
good.
Thank fuck
But I
for
got
live
her,
streaming.
What was that, BG's?
What's up, BG's?
I said thank fuck for a live stream. I've been waiting for fucking days. I like watch
missed
all
last night.
week, live stream. Then when I get home and it's your my Friday night is your Thursday night, nothing. Friday, Saturday, your Friday, nothing. And I'm just like, please go live Sunday.
Well, where were you last night? Everybody else was here. Where were you?
You weren't on last night.
Yeah, we were. Hello. Yes, we were.
Bullshit.
6 hour mega stream.
Exactly. Hello.
Kidding me?
Yeah, we did like a 10-hour stream yesterday.
They're just
Well, why didn't I get a fucking link? I never got a link.
He sent you one. Jiggy sent you one. I sent you one. Jill sent you one. Brandon didn't though. He was being a
Are you kidding me?
Yes, we are kidding you.
Oh, you bastard.
She got a little mad there.
She was
I was
angry.
just like,
Wow.
Don't piss off those Australian women. They'll send tarantulas or something at you.
Don't forget, she pushed her own car. So I don't think I.
oh my God. Do you know what happened? I've
What
got
happened?
fractures in my shoulder.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, I fractured my shoulder.
Oh, no wonder why.
So no wonder I was in so much pain.
Hey, BG's, just for future reference, do you know how to push a car by yourself if nobody else is around?
I did.
No, but do you know what you're supposed to do to make it easier?
I'm going to call someone for fucking help.
Well, no, what you're supposed to do is actually take your seatbelt and put it around you. And it actually helps with momentum. So you actually pulling the car forward and it gives you a little bit extra. I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, if you take your
But
seatbelt.
what happens if you're on a hill? Then you go with the car?
Well, then you just don't push the fucking car. You leave the car there. You leave the car there to die or whatever, so you don't die.
That was the kind of issue with me, is that I got kind of caught just on a small decline, and it was just enough to me not to be able to keep up with the car. So
Gotcha.
When I drove taxi, the taxi cab I was in broke down on me, right? Just died in the middle of an intersection. And the people that were in the cab didn't get out to help me push it.
Yeah,
When everybody else did, like 4 or 5 people came out and we pushed me into a gas station, but they didn't get out. And I was like, really? You're not even going to help? And the response was, not our car. All right.
fucking terrible, isn't it?
Well, I was like, okay,
So what are they gonna do for your shoulder fracture, BGs? Like,
So
I mean,
there's not a lot you can do. So I've got really deep bone bruising and a potential fracture up the top of the
like where your joint is.
I'm not going to say it's the humerus bone, but it's not very humerus. But
Oh shit.
yeah. So I've got to go see my orthopedic surgeon. I've got an appointment tomorrow. So I don't think there's going to be a lot that you can do other than like maybe about 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm already sort of 2.5 weeks in. So
how long before I can get a hand job?
that's not going to happen for a while.
Oh, you fucker.
Hey, Philip and Victor and
Smoke
Oh, I
King,
didn't
what
what's
up?
his name? Smoke King. I
So,
couldn't even
Michael-
fucking spit it out.
Yes.
She was thinking about that hand job and she couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah,
after
you
that.
just threw me.
Philip Blair, Smoke King. Think
Some
that's all
smoke.
I see.
Smoke King.
Hi,
Deb.
Deb.
Oh.
Deb.
Deb, you have a link in your thing. Did I send you one, Victor? Yeah, you got yours, Victor. I sent you one too as well, Philip. So it's up to you. I don't know if you're busy, whatever. But
Jiggy, is it all right if I send my friend a link to join?
Who's your friend?
Chappie.
Who's Chappie?
Chappie's my mate.
What does that mean? It's a male?
He's a friend, yes.
No, I don't want no competition. What the fuck?
He's my best mate. We've been friends for like 38 years.
There's no such fucking thing.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Mm-hmm.
Men and women cannot be friends.
Yes,
He's my
they can.
mate.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No,
Yes,
they
I
can't.
can.
No,
Yes,
they
they
can't.
can.
No, they can't.
Definitely.
Yes, they
No,
can.
they can't.
Well,
I'm
No,
just gonna
I
tell y'all
didn't say
something. Your male friend would wait 50 years to fuck you if he could. Trust me.
no, I wouldn't.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
Whatever. You come on, dudes. Be honest.
Nope.
You all know if you're attracted to
Seriously,
somebody,
I've been
No,
best mates
if
with
you're
this guy for like
attracted to them.
38
but it
years.
depends on how you become friends. Because rarely do men and women become friends. Just kind of like
We went to primary school together.
exactly.
I've had female friends in the past.
Yeah.
I don't I've never had a female friend because I had some type of attraction to them, or I was gonna wait 50 years to bone them. That's crazy.
My
I had a female friend, and we kissed one time, and we were like, yeah, that's not right.
my old boss
We're still
and
friends.
another guy that I worked with,
I've
they
never
were
kissed
my
any female.
brothers. Like
You never
they-
kissed any
they-
female?
they-
Michael?
I've never kissed any female friends.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never kissed Chappie. I can vouch for that. He'll vouch for that too.
I've had homegirls that I've had homegirls that I would throw birthday parties for just because we were that close.
Yeah.
My sister, you know what I mean? Like straight up, like, hey, it's your birthday. What's up? Let's go to the beach. Let's go get a bonfire. Let's get some meat on the grill. Let's
Well,
get some
I
meat on
wanted
our
to
Yeah, we're gonna put some meat on the grill, all right.
I will say,
Not even like
though,
that. Not even like that though.
Go ahead,
You
Miguel.
do have a point, Jiggy, though, because it is rare that boys and girls can be friends without one of them catching feelings.
Or just being attracted. Usually, the opposite sex is usually some attraction which brings people together, even as friends. It's usually some kind of attraction. And men will wait. I don't care what no dudes in here say. If it's a certain chick that they've wanted, they'll wait their whole life to fuck her. Sorry.
Well, Chappie's my brother from another mother. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah, that's what they all call them.
Yeah, I have another
Yeah.
friend of mine. We
Is.
like. He's like my
I'm
best
fucking with you,
girlfriend.
BGs.
Like,
Damn.
BJ is not in no mood.
Oh shit.
I've got a sore shoulder. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Smoke some weed.
Smoke some weed.
I haven't got any.
Jump through the portal. I got you.
There you go.
Yeah. How did you? You
Yeah.
went for you had a
Here we
drag,
go.
didn't you?
What do you say?
All right, one more time. I tried.
Yeah, that's just kind of mean. You're just teasing her.
Oof.
I was trying. The portal didn't open. Something's wrong with the app. I don't know.
Oh no. She wants the weed. She got to come get it, baby.
Mm.
I don't
Oh,
deliver. I've
fuck's
told you all on
sake.
the street. I don't deliver.
Tiff would be over here, but she's knocked out right now.
Well, I've sent him the link, so
Okay.
it's up to you whether you let him in or not.
Yeah.
I'll let him in. You ain't gonna bite, right? Does he bite?
No, he's my mate that like kind of got into the Corey Good narrative. So
Oh yeah, I've been there.
yeah. He's got such an imagination. Like he could be an author. He can write. He reads books. He's a really smart guy. But he just got caught in that Corey Good. He loves the story. Like he goes, I don't give a fuck about Corey Good, but I love the story. And I'm like, everyone loves the story. As if wouldn't it be wicked if it was true? But it's not.
Yeah, well, it'd be horrible in one way and awesome in the other.
Yeah.
So when we got the Canadians in the house, I have my Urban Dictionary already prepared.
Oh,
Just so you know.
Okay, so I educated myself the other day on a Blumpkin, and I'm totally shook.
Are you
that
going to read it
Jill
tonight?
wants one. I can't, darling. I'm on my phone.
All right, I'm gonna jump out because my wife's out of the shower, so we're gonna get ready to head out.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Renee. Enjoy.
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday, Renee.
All right, you heard, she said thank you.
Have fun. Maybe we'll see you later. If you don't get
Okay.
lucky.
You never know.
Woo-hoo.
Hi,
Spooky
I was muted
Spooky
that
of New England.
Hi,
John,
Michael.
still listen. Happy
Say
birthday to
hello.
Renee and everything like that. I was muted the whole time I was trying to say goodbye and happy birthday.
Aw.
Struggle's real.
Why you always muting? Stop muting, you mutant.
Nah, I just wait until I got something to say.
Okay. Well, hello, children. It is a pleasure. It's good to see you all. Did you miss me?
Of course.
I don't believe you.
I
didn't hear any enthusiasm there. I didn't hear any enthusiasm. You're like, yeah, of course, whatever, Jiggy. Yeah, you're here. Fuck you. Cool.
Well,
I missed you.
I got to use a bigger caliber next time. No, I'm just kidding.
of course.
I missed it. No, forget it.
But we knew not to expect you, so we weren't waiting like we always are.
We're
was
used to
waiting.
not doing Fridays now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Well, April 2nd, we'll do a Friday show because I'll be here. Because I'll be doing the show even on Thursdays from here while Smoking recovers.
Fantastic.
all the time.
I just don't know which channel it's going to be on yet.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that far ahead.
Right on.
Come on, Philip Blair, bring your ass in here, man. We don't bite, dude.
Yeah, get on, Philip.
I saw multiple wedge tornadoes today.
Ooh.
Wedge tornadoes in England?
No, not in England. Like on
What's a wedge tornado?
like the big wide tornadoes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay.
Donde though? Where?
In Texas.
Oh, I didn't even see the news.
Yeah, it's literally like it's still ongoing. I just kind of I got the link and was like, I've been chasing for like 6 hours now, so
Far
I'm on a
out.
break.
Right on.
It was pretty crazy though. Like a chaser friend of mine, Tony Lawback, he snapped a photo of this wedge and like it's so big. I was just like, holy shit, man.
That's what she said. What?
It was crazy though. Like I at one point I had like 10 different camera views up on my TV, and I was just I did like a duplicate screen so I could set them all up on the computer and then just lay on the sofa and watch all of these different camera angles.
And now, is someone actually chasing these live, or these like cameras that are already in place?
These are all just people in their cars. Like that's what my
wow.
job is, to take that to the next level and be placing stationary cameras. It's just it's really hard to do. Think like Twister, but like 20 times, 20 camera probes.
Well, let me ask you a question, Spooky. How has anybody actually like well, I wouldn't say the word is diligently, but just went to a place like Tornado Alley and a place like that and already have pre-installed cameras that would be able to catch stuff before a human being could actually maybe get there?
No, but I mean it's such a big place, and a tornado is quite localized. That it can be down to like a couple hundred yards, and when you're dealing with like a state the size of Texas, it's nigh on impossible to pre-place cameras if you don't know where you're going to target. So what our plan is when we go out there, probably in May, is have 2 teams with 10 cameras each, and then they place them like one every 5 miles along an interstate that we know that the storms are going to track over, and then do another one like 20 miles northeast, so you just catch them as they translate northeast, and then just kind of do like like one team is deploying, and then as soon as the cameras go over the storms go over the first camera line, we go pick them up and then shoot ahead to like do a third line as the second line is being hit, if that makes any sense.
Gotcha.
But it depends on how fast the storms are moving, obviously. But my brain's been going at like a million miles an hour today. It was crazy. Like today, there was like at one point there was like 10 tornadoes at once. Here across like about 200 miles of Texas Panhandle. And it was like, wow.
And, you know,
It'd be
spooky.
so scary to live in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've been getting tornadoes here a lot. I mean, in the past few years, more frequently than we had for a long time.
Yeah,
Like
you guys get them from like nor'easters when they translate over and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you know all about the nor'east. Well, you.
Oh yeah. Miller type A, Miller type B. Hey.
We get a lot of microbursts. I
Yeah.
actually saw one, like literally, like going down the street. I'm looking, going, is that what I think it is? And sure enough, it was. It scared the shit out of me.
Well, hey, Jill, you remember when I was on Discord the other night walking through that car park? That was downdrafts and microbursts.
Oh wow!
Like when that heavy ass rain, that was like you could feel the downwind with that.
Yeah,
it was like just pushing it down to the ground.
So, Jiggy,
what's the difference? Sorry, what's the difference between a cyclone and a tornado?
A cyclone is like an area of low pressure that creates a closed circulation over water.
Yeah, so they're water based, right?
Yeah.
Because we get them in Australia. We don't get tornadoes. We get cyclones.
Yeah, you guys have it's actually weird currents down there, like the way that the storms track.
Everything in Australia is weird.
Yeah, but like the storms move like southwest, which is really weird. And like it takes a lot to like wrap your head around when you're used to them tracking like northeast or northwest. And then suddenly they're tracking the complete other direction. You're like, oh god, how does the thermos work with this? Because the trade winds are totally different.
Interesting.
Don't know what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, a tornado is basically the way that a supercell works is like colliding air masses creates wind shear that basically extends in a circulation all the way to the ground that condenses with water vapor or dust, debris, and that's what makes up the funnel of a tornado. Like sometimes you can get tornadoes that you can't even see because there's no, like if it's quite a dry storm and there's no debris or dust, and it can be. They're normally quite weak though. It's like once you get strong enough, it just kicks up loads of dust so you can see it.
Yeah.
That was the weather with Spooky.
So maybe you could come here and talk about some of the stuff that's happened here too.
What's happened there?
Well, I'm talking about tornadoes and stuff that we've had here.
Oh, well, there's people way more qualified than me.
So you're chasing the storms. You're doing the data and stuff. You know, I'd rather hear it from you, somebody I know and trust. Spooky, a name you know and trust when it comes to the weather, the weather.
Well, one day when I get like, once I've gone and done a couple of camera shoots and I'm a little bit more established. I mean, I have loads of friends in the field and stuff, but it's like I haven't had that field experience yet. So you'll get there. Actually, I chose my camera today that I'm buying.
What'd you choose, if I may ask?
The Canon 80D. It's like
worth some good dollars.
It's about $1,000.
Far out.
1,000 US.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but I'm buying it in two stages. I'm buying like the body first, and then I'm buying the lens, like separately, because it's actually cheaper that way. So I can buy a renewed lens as long as the glassware is fine. Then it's okay. But I can use it as a webcam, so my Snapcam quality is going to be like the best. I'm actually going to buy like a little tripod just so I can use it for a webcam. It's going to be like £1,000 webcam just for Jiggy stream.
Jesus, I love I got this camera for my birthday last year. I don't even think it was $100, Spooky, but it works very well. It's kind of plug and play.
I'm using like a $40 webcam. I brought my grandma to FaceTime me when I was in Canada like 5 years ago.
Awesome.
And I was like, I can't bother to buy one. I'll just recycle that. I have a phone that's better anyway. So.
But we have got two of them. The one that you see we use on Thursdays is just like this one. So
Right.
that's eventually I don't know if like literally streaming. I want you to pay another $20 just to be able to fucking stream in 1080p. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
I really want to spend $20 to stream in 1080p.
I don't see the point.
I
Like
don't either.
720 is fine for what we do.
I mean, do I look crazy? I mean, what the fuck? Do y'all need to see the pimples on my face or something? Or when my hair grows back like I'm
I need to see the veins in your forehead.
I see the pores.
You see them? You see them?
The veins in your eyeballs when
Wait,
you get upset.
There's veins
That
in my
Corey
eyeball?
Good.
Yeah, balls
Oh,
in
no,
the
no.
veins.
I don't get up that upset. One time I sneezed so fucking hard I bust blood vessels. I had to wear a fucking eye patch in high school and shit.
Oh
for that
shit, for real?
Because I sneezed so fucking hard I bust blood vessels. My eye was completely fucking red and shit. My doctor's like, "What the fuck?" That's why I don't sneeze once anymore either. If
Right.
you ever hear me sneeze, I rarely do I
Always in
sneeze
twos?
once. No, it's always in like 5, 6. You've never hit. Just pay attention
No, I
to
haven't.
when I sneeze on live.
All right.
It's usually like 5, 6, 7 times. The
Oh,
most I've
I
ever
never
sneezed
just
was like
sneezed
20,
once either.
22, 23 times in a row.
Damn.
That's the most I ever sneezed. One
never-
time I just couldn't.
Oh, hey, Victor.
What'd you say, Joe?
I don't sneeze
Victor.
ever just once. It's always at least 3 times.
Yeah, I don't get people who just sneeze once. It's so much more painful when I just get that one big fucking sneeze. Like, all right, no. And motherfuckers was teasing me about that shit in high school, like making jokes. I'm like, you think it's funny? I'll fucking poke you in your fucking eye, and we'll both have one eye, fucking bitches. Assholes, man. Fucking assholes. Yeah, I wanted to walk around high school with a fucking patch on my eye. I think I'm cool. Fuck you.
Teenagers
No.
are assholes. Let's face it.
No,
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
they are.
sorry. Kids are the biggest assholes.
Yes, they are.
Kids are assholes. They're straight up assholes. Even before they're teenagers, kids are fucking assholes. They don't mean to be, but they are because they have no filter. They don't see life the way, as you become an adult, you kind of get a filter. I don't know if all
I
of us.
still have no filter. What the fuck?
You have a
Get a
filter.
No, I don't have a filter.
You know how to
You
act
have a
in public.
snap cam filter.
I ain't got no filter. Oh yeah, that's the only filter I got is the snap cam filter. There it
Michael,
is.
you're probably the most respectful person in
I try
fucking
to be.
real life.
I try
I
to be.
imagine that you are until someone just kind of if they
And then it's over. Yeah.
right. Then once I don't have to respect you, then I'm not going to respect you. Like
Exactly,
that's it,
bro.
But once it's always respect when I first meet people, everything, till you give me reason not to.
Yes,
I say
sir.
go fuck yourself. I don't care who you are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
very thoughtful as well, Michael. You think about other people and that. So
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, yeah, that's cool that you guys see that in me. I appreciate that.
Michael, you were telling us how you couldn't pay your rent, but we're going to give away telescopes. So obviously you do put like everyone else before yourself.
Yeah, that's occurred a few times, a few too many times, more than T would like. She just woke up, by the way, because she's pissed
You're
off.
going to stop that shit though.
Nah, not yet.
No, you're going to stop that shit.
It's kind of like a drug.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're going to stop
No,
that
but
shit.
you got to take care of you first.
Right, you
Oh
can't-
yeah,
can
I'm already
take
on
care
it.
of
I'm already,
people.
dude. I got all my shit back, which is great. I got my rent's already paid up right now, and yeah, I'm good. It was just what transpired last year was, you know that debacle with going out to Children's House and whatnot. I came back and I was pretty broke. Had a couple jobs out here, and then what happened was the COVID happened, right? So I got laid off, and that $600 thing kicked in. So I was like, "Fuck, man, that's a lot of money." But I need to pay up my rent, and I need to catch up on bills, whatever. So that was all taken care of last summer, right? Then for some reason my car, I saw a fraudulent charge on my card, so I had it turned off. Had another one sent to me. That card was stolen off my fucking front porch. Somebody pulled $300 out of my account. It took me a little bit to get that stuff back, maybe about 2 weeks. But then they what happened? I believe it was October. Everything was fine. I gave away about 5 or 6 or 5 telescopes, and everything was going great. And come October, they flagged my account for fraud. They thought I was one of these fucking assholes that was, doing the criminality shit out here, right? And so they flagged it for fraud. They turned off my shit. I had to go through 2 months of getting my money back that they took from me. So I was 2 months behind on rent. I had to sell all my shit to just to eat. So yeah, it was bad. It got bad, and then it cleared up around December 15th. And then now I'm playing catch up, and I'm fairly caught up. I got all my stuff back. My rent's all paid up, and yeah, things are going good. Forward momentum.
That's good to hear.
Yes, thank you for asking too. By the way.
Proud of you.
But before you give away any more telescopes, we're gonna be vetting motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's already a given because that's another reason for my fucking disparity over the winter. was in my non going live on like I normally do on in our own group, and you know, I've actually come in here to escape most of this stuff that's in my real life, and I appreciate that you've given us this platform to do so.
I ain't giving nobody shit. Y'all giving yourselves a platform. You speaking,
Well,
you talking,
the
you
thing
doing your
is,
thing.
I mean, look, have I gone live in my own group? No, hell no. I haven't gone live because I'm not feeling it. I can't go on.
I'm just here for the comments.
Shit.
I'm here to Google shit.
Exactly. Hey, Daniel, what's up?
What's
man?
up, Daniel?
But the truth is though, Jiggy, you did give us a place to go.
Right.
and-
Daniel, just so you know, about almost 2 grams.
Oh, right on. John's listening to the in the car, by the way. It says thanks for the birthday wishes. Renee says
Absolutely. Enjoy, Renee. Make sure you get that
happy
face
birthday,
ball.
Renee.
Make him work. It's your night, girl. Don't let him get away easy. You know what I'm saying? Put him to work. He needs to be tired. He needs to get on the stream later with his hair all flustered and shit, speaking all funny like with Renee.
Right.
Wear him the fuck out.
Right.
In fact, you should make him drive. And never mind.
Uh-oh.
Woo. Anyhow, yeah.
Life in the fast lane. What?
Life in the fast lane. Woo. Kind of what we do. But no, everybody comes here and shares, man. It's not. This is all. It's just a platform for everybody just to have a good fucking time. We talk about everything.
It's been hella therapeutic.
I guess.
It has been.
Has it?
Yeah, I think it has been.
Absolutely.
It has. It's definitely like nights where I would have, I don't know, maybe been like feeling kind of bad or shitty or whatever. At least I had this to look forward to, or the next day had this to look forward to, listen to, and laugh, even if I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for a while, I was really looking forward to Thursdays. I was like, man, do I have enough weed for next Thursday? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I was preparing myself. It was good shit. And then you came up with this, and it's been a blast. And I still look forward to Thursdays. So yeah,
Thursdays is its own thing.
Yep.
It is its own thing.
And this is its own thing. This is just everybody. Like I said, this is giving me a chance just to really get to know everybody. You know, this is what I enjoy most about it. It's not just seeing people in a fucking chat, but hearing your voices. Sometimes people show faces, all the fun shit we do. This is fun. It is. And you're right. It is therapeutic.
Yep.
I'm not going to say it's not. It absolutely is. It is for me as well. It has been for me as well.
That's what I was attempting to do with the people in the group. But again, like I can't help other people if I'm not, doing well myself. You know,
that's what I told you.
That's the reason why I'm here.
Charity begins at home and spreads abroad. If you're not strong and of mind and doing well yourself, you can't really do anything for anybody else.
Yes, sir. I agree. And and those that can do it, man, wow, those are impressive people when they can hide their case in point, Robin Williams. That dude's hid all kinds of shit, and he still continued to entertain the masses until he decided he couldn't.
Well, because you know what, surprisingly enough, for people like that, though, the masses are their therapy. That's their escape. That they entertain the masses, the love and the stuff that they receive for that is their therapy as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't carry over beyond that because those people can't be a part of your everyday life.
Right.
As much as you'd like to have everybody in your life, you can't. All your fans, everything. So those people, that therapy is temporary.
Right.
But still a real life that they go back to that they're not necessarily getting. Everything else is coming them a different way. It's not all the love and everything. It's all the I need this, I want, Hollywood, the pressure, everything. You got to be funny, you got to be this, got to be that. That stuff wears on people. So, we were also the masters of their therapy as well. Yeah.
Right on.
I think that's why a lot of these the entertainers like the rockers and whatnot, they end up doing like the hard drugs because they need that audience fix and they don't get it. And I guess I've read a couple of rock stars had admit that one dude, what's that one dude's name from the Alice in Chains guy, the guy that passed away a while back. He wrote something about like how he was doing a lot of heroin because like I guess he wasn't getting that fix of at first it wasn't like the fix of the stage. It wasn't that high. Like, oh, I'm fucking, this is so great. And then he gets off stage and the high doesn't continue. It's a massive like depressive thing, I guess. And then like,
Well, like I said too, when I was talking about comparing like my time spent in clubs as opposed to my time spent at concerts, and the energy that you're getting at concerts is a whole different thing. you're getting that energy from that crowd, all that love, all that hype, all that fun, and stuff like that. That stuff is very high for them. And then you get off that, and you're not going to get that same thing. People are still loving you, and they're still the fans, but it's not the same as when people are out in that crowd. Just getting into a really good concert. That energy is amazing. It's so fucking amazing.
I've never experienced. I'll experience it one of these days.
We'll go to a concert.
Yeah,
we'll absolutely go to a concert. I'll make sure you go to a concert. Shit, I'll come.
I almost went to go see. Tiffany was playing. Tiffany was belly dancing at the Orange County Fair out here in Los Angeles, and Tears for Fears was playing at that.
Oh, I like Tears for Fears.
It's not really a concert, but yeah, I like it. My mom hooked me up to that back when I was a kid.
Right? Isn't that Tears for Fears?
Thing for me. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
I'm talking to you.
Head over heels. I like that song.
I like The Hurting. The Hurting is definitely the better album of the two. I know Songs of the Big Chair was a lot of people really enjoyed that one more. It was more mainstream for American audience, but The Hurting definitely was a song that was for them, about them, and what they went through. And the Songs of a Big Chair, Songs of a Big Chair was just an extension of that, and more, I guess more, for an Americanized audience.
I think the last concert I went to was in like 2016, and that was the Rolling Stones when they came to Adelaide, and that was amazing. This guy's like 70 something, and he's got more energy than me. Mick Jagger, amazing.
Cocaine.
Super good.
Right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's all the drugs still in the system.
Right.
What a good show.
You're probably still high right now from shit he did from back in the 70s.
My last concert was 2018. Actually, it was P-Funk. Actually, me and Nick went to go see P-Funk.
Oh, P-Funk?
Yeah.
I think my last concert was either 18 or 17. I saw Stevie Nicks at the Garden.
Oh, wow.
At the who?
At the Garden.
Oh, at the Garden. I couldn't hear. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
The Garden's a fun place to fucking watch a concert.
And
is it true that it had dead spots? Like, my dad was always telling me like the Garden had dead spots, like when they played basketball in there. Like when the ball would like the floor of the Garden is so old that when they play basketball, I guess a dead spot would be like the ball would, you go to dribble it and it would hit a dead spot and it would go flat. Like not flat.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't have any bounce to it because it's
there. You go.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Madison Square Garden?
Is that
no? Excuse me. What? Whoa!
City.
Watch your fucking.
Wrong city, right?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've never heard the Garden is.
That's what I'm saying.
No, the only fucking Garden that matters is Boston fucking Garden.
Yeah,
okay?
isn't it true? Is that true, or was I missing?
Yeah, but probably because they have the old parquet. They don't have it anymore, but that old parquet was around forever.
Okay, and they renovated it recently. Then
they renovated it a couple times.
Okay,
and it was the Fleet Center, which was so stupid.
Oh,
then it was the Bank North Center or some shit.
Oh,
no, the TD Bank North is what it was for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think TD Bank.
Don't forget, wasn't it Sharmet something for a minute too?
No, I just remember it being the Fleet Center, and then when TD Bank took it over, I think it's the TD Bank Garden. But
no, it was originally a TD Bank North Garden for some reason because they had their whole name in it. Then they made it. Now it's just the Garden. It's the T, but it's just the Garden.
Oh.
Yeah, back to how things should be. All is well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got the best fucking baseball park in the country. Fenway, of course.
Yes.
Just saying.
Green Monster.
I've seen photos of it. It's pretty badass.
Dude, it took me 30-something years to go back to Fenway Park. I had such a horrible experience when I was a kid. Fucking racist fucking cunts in that fucking place, man. I couldn't believe the shit people were saying. I'm in this fucking park. I think I was maybe 11 years old or some shit. And these people are just
horrible.
they're just the black players, they're just talking and they act like I'm not even sitting there. I'm like, yo, I never wanted to go back. But my old roommate is one of the heads of security there, and I have a friend who works in the ground crew. So they're like, please come back. And so I've been back a few times since, and I've had a great time.
Oh, I bet I know them. I bet I've seen them because they used to have to let me out of my parking garage so that
probably. Well, you probably wouldn't have seen Draylen as much. He's a big, tall, like light-skinned guy, bald-headed. Really nice guy. He's a school teacher, actually.
So when the Red Sox won the World Series and we were, I was working up there, one time we were standing outside and there were two police officers and it was clearly security for the Sox doing the perimeter talking. So I might have seen them in passing.
Yeah, he's been there forever. I mean, shit, we were roommates in the 90s. So, yeah, he's been there forever. He was working there since before then.
Oh shit.
So what we got to do, so Boston Children's it was a charity softball game.
Yeah.
Didn't sign up to play, obviously, but we played. I can't remember if it was Dana Farber, but we had free reign of Fenway. I mean, not every single piece of it. Like, they had some seats blocked off, but like we got a free hot dog. You could pay $5 for like the tour they do the tours all year long, which are a lot more than that. But it was across the street, so for lunch we got to go over and watch our team play for a little while. It was misty that day. I got pictures from it, but it was so weird to be in Fenway and have it be empty. Like,
did you go up on the Monster?
No, they actually had the Green Monster like blocked off, but we were in like right in front of the field though. Like, I've never sat that close to like the baseball field. Like, usually I'm in the bleachers or the pesky poles in front of me, and so that was really cool to just walk around free in Fenway without like hundreds of people.
If you look at that picture I put up, that's me on the plane. That's actually me on the green on the grass, because my friend's part of the ground crew. Because I took my crowning moment there was I got to go there. My friend who runs security is like, my tickets were at a different place. He's like, you want to go up on the Monster? And I had taken my friend who's a fucking Yankees fan. It was his birthday. It was the perfect fucking day. And we're on the Monster. And I'm 6'4". He's 6'6". Wow. And we're just watching fucking Red Sox players just hitting home runs going right over our head. Just watching them laughing my ass off because they whooped the Yankees' ass that day too. It was hilarious. Love that fucking day.
I had a ball hit my office window one time. Scared the shit out of me.
Shit, go up on that roof over there on Lansdowne. There's tons of balls. You can see it when you're up on the nobody goes up there and gets them. There's a whole bunch of home run balls over there. We watched like 3 of them that day on top of the parking garage.
It was a double header.
Excuse me.
Normally, by the time the game started, we would be gone. But this day was a double header, and I'm telling you, it sounded like all of a sudden. Luckily, the way the window, it didn't smash or anything, but all of a sudden it was just this huge bang in a quiet office. We're like, what the hell? And then we could see that we saw the ball like going like into Boylston. Yeah. Into Boylston somewhere.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, yeah, I can understand. Damn, that's a good hit ball going towards Boylston. Shit.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, because we were towards we're on Ipswich Street.
Right. Because Boylston, that would be that means they hit it to the right of the park. No, hold on. Yeah.
Because Ipswich, like where my building was, you could cut through the parking lot and you were on Boylston. Like, because they run parallel to each other.
Yeah. Oh, I know that area well. Many nights. Many nights on Lansdowne Street. Working, hanging, partying, everything. All those fucking clubs that were over there. There were a ton of clubs that were in that area that aren't even there anymore.
No, that was where you went when you went to Boston. You went to Lansdowne Street. That's
absolutely.
When I was younger.
You were either going to Lansdowne or you were going to the Roxy. That was pretty much it, because those are the two things that the biggest clubs were there.
I never went to the Roxy.
Never, ever?
No, never got to go to the Roxy.
Out here? I wasn't paying attention.
No, we have a Roxy here in Boston. It's not the Roxy. I don't even know what it is called. I forget what they call it now. I used to work there too. Did a lot of concerts there.
We used to go to Avalon a lot.
Uh-huh.
And there was a place in Faneuil Hall that was like a big college bar that we went to one time.
Oh, wait, it's upstairs?
Upstairs, yes.
Yeah, there's 2 of them because there's Hong Kong. It's probably the Hong Kong.
It could have been. It was my friend's 21st birthday. All I remember is House of Pain came on and everyone was jumping, and I'm like, to fall through this floor.
Yep.
That's all I could think of.
Well, I've been in clubs and the floor, you feel like the floor is just going to give away. There's so many fucking people in the club. I'm like, fuck.
And we were on the 2nd floor. I'm like, we're going to the floor.
Europa. Jesus. Oh my God. I can name 1,000 clubs that just don't bars and stuff that don't even exist anymore that I did security or provided security for over the years. Just gone.
Gloucester, we used to have a good amount of like.
Hey, I'm sharing something awesome right now.
Okay.
More often than my dive bars in Gloucester. Okay, I'm just getting spooky. More interested in what I'm talking about.
All right, oh, this is live.
Is this what's going on in Texas right now?
Yeah, my Computer's being really weird. There we go. Yeah, this is live right now. This is Reed Timmer.
Do these people get paid to risk their life like that, or is it just
They
that's
sell
just what they do
footage.
for enjoyment?
They sell footage and enjoyment,
Wow.
and the Reed also has a holiday company, but they don't drive like right into it.
No, yeah.
What kind of vehicles are these people driving around though? It's got to be something that's heavy, right? Like they're not in cars.
He used to have like 3 different tornado vehicles, but right now he's just in a Subaru.
Shit. Oh, it was 4-wheel drive. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about weight too wise though. You know, you want someone.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, you don't. If you're smart, you don't really need it. Holy shit, that's getting intense.
Yeah.
I forgot to share audio. This happens occasionally. It might come back.
Now, is this an actual
It is
tornado or is this just the winds right now?
Well, the caption is interceptive storm with tornadic potential.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that was probably right underneath the circulation there.
It's pitch black.
Yeah, it's rain wrapped as well.
Fuck.
It was a crazy day. Like that, it was crazy. There was a storm with double wedges at the same time. Oh, it's back. Well, give me a sec. It might crash. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Let's do it. Okay. You guys got audio?
No.
No.
Okay. I did click it, but
Whoa, that was sick.
yeah, this is what I do. I
Oh my
watch like
goodness.
10 of these feeds, and then this year I'll actually hopefully get to go out there and do this.
That would be good.
They would be good.
You got to be careful though. Please.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
that'd be pretty
that's why I'm going
intense.
with experienced people that've been doing it for years.
Right on. But even still, you know.
I don't to be honest, this is like pretty intense. I don't know if we'd be actually in this kind of stuff, but this is Reed. This is just what he does.
Is he reporting the winds? What's the wind speed right there?
I don't know.
That rain is literally sideways. Wow.
Yeah. It's a scroll line that's been moving through.
Yeah, look at his headlights and the rain moving through that. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
I've been watching Reed since I was like 13. It's crazy now. Like literally, like over half my life, I've been watching this guy in extreme weather. Like Hurricane Laura last year, it was in the eye wall. It's hitting us. He's in the downtown area of a city in the eye wall of a Category 4 hurricane, and he's just running around in front of his vehicle. And I'm watching it on a giant TV, just like this is like the culmination of being a fan of this guy.
Right
I don't think he can ever top this. This is crazy. And it was crazy. There was like fucking debris going everywhere. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, get back in your car, bro. Oh,
Is it like,
was a crazy
you
night.
know, when you're listening to the live feed, can you hear thunder and that as well, Spooky? Or is it just the wind that you can hear?
Just the wind and the wipers. Reed's talking about radar presentation and stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
Right on.
Because it's
They're kinda
certainly,
quiet.
look at the electrical in the air. Like it's
This
crazy.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They're in
really
the boat right now.
powerful.
It's your bear's cage.
Love it.
If there's a sudden wind change, that's when it gets interesting. This
Or
looks like it's just turning
if the rain starts going a different direction, you
mean?
mean? Like a fucking tornado's coming through? Damn. This could
Yeah.
be sick. Damn, I hope
Oh, you should have seen it earlier. I saw a storm with double wedges. Like that's quite rare.
double wedges.
Yeah.
How
It was
close was
like-
it to the cameraman?
Like probably about a mile.
Oh my
It was a pretty good view. It was north of the rain. It was pretty good.
Spooky follows. Spooky's a storm.
Oh, that is some crazy lightning and shit.
I don't know. Jumping in the crematorium is one thing. But chicken tornadoes. Oh my goodness.
Live from Texas.
Or storm chasing? Really? The weather, you never know. You never know. Texas is
They're
experiencing the
talking
storm.
about reports of large tornadoes on another storm. Oh, man, this system came up so quick as well. Like, I was looking at satellite image loops earlier, and it was so quick. It just went from nothing to this big, like, woof. And it's a whole line, like 200-300 miles long.
Is this a built-up area or is it a rural area?
It's relatively rural in terms of population density. There's like towns, but not many cities. It's like
And
the
I'd say
Texas
that's because it's
Texas
obviously-
Panhandle farmland kind of thing.
Okay, so it's prone to that weather too, I guess. So
Yeah, it's quite flat.
not many people want to live in that zone.
Yeah, it was to be fair. Today was like it turned into one of those like perfect setups where like every storm that fired just went at the same time, and it was like overwhelming. And there's literally hundreds of chasers out there, and it was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Those aren't the storms now, Spooky. Those aren't the storms that just hit California and Arizona, right? That moved through here over the last 4 days, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
That was
So
the culmination
that
of those
energy
4 storms that came through.
collided with
That's
cold
nuts.
energy coming out of the Arctic. A lot of this was actually a moisture plume that came up from the Gulf this morning.
Okay.
And that's what's caused the wind shear, because that's wind moving at different directions at different levels.
Okay.
That causes like air masses to kind of mix, and that's how you get storms.
Okay.
Because it's instability. You got like hot air on top of cold air.
Right on.
Or also cold air on top of hot air, and it creates storms.
I think there was a superhero called Wind Shear. She was
Wind Shear.
Alpha Flight, maybe. Hold on.
That is intense.
Yeah, they're on the back end of it now.
And the LA basin is a desert, and you'd think we'd have more thunderstorms during our monsoon
You'd think
time.
so.
I guess I'd say.
I'm surprised you guys don't have more tornadoes, to be honest, with the way that the basin works.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like the way that it's portrayed in The Day After Tomorrow is like that would be like the perfect setup. Although there would not be that.
Damn,
many.
I'm good.
Well,
Jiggy
we
Bones,
did have tornadoes here, but they're uber rare. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. You need looking for a lighter?
Like The Day After Tomorrow is like you could get maybe the perfect setup. You get maybe 2 of those tornadoes going at the same time, but not like 7 of them. That was just a movie thing. But
There's no way that like 7 can be like just because of how wind moves, right? How the atmosphere moves around. There's no way that 7 can be.
Conventionally, yes, but there was a viral clip last year of a guy on a boat that filmed literally like 10 water spouts in a line, which was like pretty nuts. That was it'd never really been seen before.
No line.
The air moves in weird ways, man. It's weird. We live in a different kind of ocean. The way that air moves is an ocean, the same way that water moves.
Right.
It's just different density.
Yeah.
Different compound.
Jesus.
So.
See, now I'm gonna get into all weather stuff. Damn it.
It's a rabbit hole, man. I fell down that rabbit hole at like 5 years old.
Jeez.
Still falling.
No wonder you're like a super fan of Twister and all this other stuff, too. Right
Yeah,
on.
that was when I got given a copy of Twister on video.
That's awesome.
And it changed my life.
So do you like all these other movies that have come out since Twister are like? Let me see, which ones are like really ridiculous?
Into the Storm, which was just a parody of
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Oh god, I never saw that one. But
I was trying not to bring
didn't
that
mean
one
to.
up of all fucking movies. Sharknado, only because you always hear of storms that pick up fish and frogs and
Right.
whatnot, and drop them on people, and they're wondering what the hell's going on. Yep, it's Armageddon.
No, that's generally storms that move over marshland or lakes. But
I guess these some is it that they don't get? I know the big question is, do they evaporate up? And it's not that they evaporate up; they just get swept up in the winds, like the heavy winds, right?
yeah, it's just updraft. So
Right.
it's the way that a tornado is in the base where the circulation starts. Is it's air kind of competing to move past each other, and they start spiraling.
Mm-hmm.
And what it creates is a kind of almost like, think of it like the inside of a torsion field. So between the cloud and the ground, there's like identical motion. I can't explain it without a visual, and I don't have a visual.
Okay.
Basically, it's moving forward, it's sucking things in along the ground, and behind it, it's got like the reflect downdraft most often following behind. So it's like the wind changes direction really violently. It's called, the chasers call it, the tornadoes riding the gravy train, because it's like pulling in from both directions, but as it's pulling in going forward, it actually accelerates. Yeah, that's how you can get like weird, like a tornado will be going and then all of a sudden it will just like swing right really quickly at like 80 miles an hour.
Insane.
Tornadoes are crazy. I've seen some crazy shit. Some really crazy shit. I feel like I'm like a veteran. I've seen some shit, man. To be fair, I've seen tornadoes that have literally killed people that I've like interacted with. So I have seen some shit.
I'm sorry to hear
Mother
that.
Nature is not to be messed with.
Yep.
Hey, Gandalf.
It just happened to be the tornado that killed him was like the widest tornado ever.
An F5?
Yeah, it was the El Reno
Hey, Dex.
tornado.
Are they still?
It was like
So
2.6 miles wide.
Fuck.
Yeah, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, it like the way that storm happened, it was like a freak storm. It would just generally wouldn't happen like that. But basically, the storm to the south got absorbed by the storm to the north, whilst it was like cycling a tornado.
The North remembers.
And it basically instead of absorbing the energy into the kind of main upper level the mesocyclone, which
Right.
is like the upper level circulation part, it absorbed it basically straight into the wall cloud, and it basically just created this giant
Massive.
think of like a supercell that gets wrapped up in an already forming tornado and dragged along the ground. It was just insane. Ugh. God, I still have like, I don't know, I still have like unresolved shit from it because it was really weird, and for a few days we didn't know that our friends were dead, and it was just like,
Oh, that's sad.
yeah, it was messed up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I just gotta go bring my son a snack and say goodnight to him. So
Say goodnight from us.
I want a snack.
Mm.
you want some gushers? That's what he's asking for. Gushers.
No, I was thinking more like a steak.
No, sorry, it's gushers.
Steak.
But yeah, so I'm gonna stay on the stream. I'm just gonna mute myself, but I'll be back in like
Right on.
Okay.
okay. Don't
Have
miss
fun.
too much.
All right. Don't gush too much.
I believe that was like 8 years ago now.
Wow. So fairly recent.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was like, yeah, it was weird. It's still kind of unbelievable to look back on, because it was the most powerful tornado that's ever been recorded, and it was like, if anything that was going to take those guys out, it was going to be like, it would have to be something like that, because they were so safe. They were literally renowned as the most safest chasers. And I'd been following them for years, and I'd interacted with them a couple of times, and it was like, holy shit. And I knew other people that knew them really well. And I was just kind of wrapped up in that whole thing as it happened, and it was like, oh.
How can you? I mean, man, that's just
Yeah.
like
I've seen it.
you
Yeah.
can't escape like a 2.5 mile wide wall.
Well, the way that happened is as it absorbed that wall cloud, absorbed the storm behind, it expanded out at 200 miles an hour. Like, it's just unprecedented.
Yeah. How fast?
Like in the space of 45 seconds, it went from like about a mile wide to 2.6 miles wide.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like,
yeah. The concussion of that happening. That would have been. So
do you guys just want to see a video of it?
Yes,
it's
actually,
like-
you have a video of the actual merging of the two storms. That would be insane.
I'll see if there's a full sequence thing. It happened over like
Hey,
it wasn't like a.
It's not gonna like.
So the way that the processes worked, it was
Yeah,
like
not gonna.
by the time it had been sucked in, it didn't quite have like the form of like you can differentiate.
You're gonna be okay showing this, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm cool with it now. It was just like thinking back, it was just like hard times.
Understood.
El Reno tornado. Should we go for a multicam with every single camera angle ever?
Sure.
Let's do
Why
that.
not?
I think I showed this one before. It's like halfway through. Oh, the best way to face your fears is to show it, right? So.
Let me move this chair up.
I think it's ready.
I have to be super close to you, so let's just. Might as well. How's it showing? Good.
Yeah.
No, that's not. That's why is it showing that? I didn't click that. Okay. What the hell? Weird. Why is it done that? Let's try this again. Share. The only tab I have open now is that. Okay. Hopefully. So, we'll kind of skip through.
Holy shit.
This is a really dark camera angle.
No, you could see, man, that's evil.
So yeah, that was
Crazy.
so the up here. That's where it's coming in, and then this is the energy from the storm behind coming in. And it started rapping, and then all right. So this is Hank's video. Okay. Let me play at double speed. At double speed, you can actually quite often make it out a lot better.
Hey, do we have to say this fair use stuff or whatever? Just to make
I guess. I mean, there's it's basically everybody's footage in this video.
Oh, right on. Okay, I got you.
And this is all synced up to the same time codes.
Oh, look at it.
That's one angry fucking storm. Like, I'm coming down whether you like it or not, right?
It was like the finger of God.
Oh,
It truly was.
look at, I mean, look at that. It's like this massive thing just wants to just.
This is at double speed.
Shit, at single speed it would be equally horrifying.
Yeah. It's really funny hearing Heidi Farrar in double speed. She's a long-time YouTube chaser.
Oh.
She's always like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
I think I'd be going, "Oh my god!" right about now too.
Yeah, right about now I would be. So this is before it widened out. This is what it was like before it kind of wrapped it all down to the ground. So a little bit later on, I mean this was a 30-minute event.
30 minutes long.
Yeah. So if you look at the here we go. If we just skip through. So this is when it kind of.
Is it?
So the whole. Let me pause this. So the whole circulation's actually here to here.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the rain bands.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it goes up into the cloud. You could see it. It goes all the way up in the cloud. Right on.
That was a cool lightning bolt.
Yeah.
That was cool that it skipped. It had the lightning bolt on Reed's. It skipped to Heidi's footage, and it had the thunder from that lightning bolt on the other footage. That was cool. I never noticed that before.
Dang. Zap zap. What the fuck is that dude in the top right doing?
Whoa.
Did you see that? Oh snap!
Yeah, so that car that went off in the left in the front, that was the Weather Channel
Oh
vehicle.
snap! What the fuck?
Yeah. That was when it was going over one of the highways. I wish you guys had audio.
I would be
Wish the audio was working.
so much bricks.
That was Reed.
I would be so like exhilarated, like ridiculously. I was really hoping this.
Hold on, Corey, because if I bring you in, it's going to pull the video down that we're watching.
What was that, Jiggy?
I was Corey's in the queue. I was told to hold on because if I it'll pull down
Okay.
the video.
I'll try and wrap this up. Let's try and find the. Yeah, there we go. So that was when it was accelerating away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is when it was at max width.
There's no other way to say that. Spooky got it right. Fucking finger of God. For
Finger
real.
of God. So yeah, that's when it was just widening out like. So, it's difficult to quantify where the funnel kind of began because it was so wide.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Right.
this side wind here, like that could be considered within the tornadic circulation. So, and if it was damaging enough, it's kind of.
Literally, like I mean,
And
seriously,
that's this footage is on the outskirts.
right across the earth. I'm gonna wipe this little area clean real quick.
Oh, let me put a little spit on it.
Right?
Right, there we go. There we go.
Wiped it.
So that's when it was at its widest. That was at like 2.6 miles wide.
Nice.
That whole thing is just rotating, and it's basically down to the ground.
How
as well,
fast is it? How fast is it rotating? Like what? 2, 3, or
it was probably about 260.
260.
Whoa.
260.
Probably about 260. Yeah, it wasn't the fastest winds, but it was the widest,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the acceleration was
Are
very
they more
notable.
turbulent on the inside? Are they more, or do we know what's happening on the inside?
Well, no, not
No, we
really.
don't know what's happening in there.
Like, there's been attempts to try and get radar cross sections on the inside.
And
It's
you
hard to
can't-
do.
radar
It's so
can't-
hard.
Really?
It's really like you gotta
Why?
like because you gotta know where to go and where to be and get in and out without dying and be successful. And the probe's got to survive and the data's got to survive. It's like
Right. What about from the
it's
top
insane.
down? Not even from the satellite top down? We can't.
Well,
we
I
can't-
guess with radar we can look at like the internal structure,
But that's
but
it.
like
We don't know.
like in terms of like what it looks like,
That's crazy.
it's like it'd be very difficult to capture.
I have a new mission.
I mean,
to find out.
if I was able to like stop time and go into the center of this, it's so wide. There probably was a section that's almost like a hurricane, where it's like there is still
Right.
There's this because it's such a wide area of low pressure that the eye of it would have actually been large enough to measure. But
Large enough to measure.
well,
So,
yeah,
like,
because
we're talking about, like maybe a few feet than the eye of it, or on the ground.
I mean, there's been reports of some people that like they get hit by tornadoes in the house is flying apart, and they look up and the roof's gone, and they're in the middle of it, and it's like really still for just a few seconds where there's nothing going on.
So if you, so like what, like 20.
So it's like, is there like an eye to a tornado? Like,
minutes.
I mean, on radar you can kind of see it, but it's getting that ground data it's so hard because it's so dangerous.
Mhm.
So, really neat. Thus concludes my weather lesson for you.
That's awesome. Let's get Corey in here. So sorry. I'm sorry for all these questions. Let's get this.
Hey, no, it's okay. It's okay. That was fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hey, Corey.
That's okay. Where was that?
That was El Reno, Oklahoma, 2013.
Oh, okay. That's wicked.
Wicked indeed.
It was a strange day. Strange couple of days.
That's wicked. I never seen one that big.
It was the widest one ever.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jiggy.
Hey,
How's
Corey,
everyone? Hey.
I'm sitting here waving the
Hey,
camera.
Spooky. Hey, Michael.
Howdy doody.
Hey, Julie. How's everyone doing? Hey, everyone in the chat room. Hey, Philip.
Good to see you, Corey.
I'm just here for the comment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to
As
cool
always.
shit.
Right
I'm
on.
just here for the clips.
I'm just here to get Jiggy.
Jill, don't you have a reading to do?
I'm just here to get people to unsubscribe from Jiggy.
Jill?
What?
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Don't you have a reading to do?
Yes, I do. I didn't know if maybe our other fellow Canadian Mario Heat would be joining us, but he's probably busy on Grindr or something. It is Saturday night, so
You've probably just summoned him there.
Who's that?
yes.
Yeah, we'll wait a little while to see if she shows up. Apparently, we need her help.
Well, if you would like me to do it now, I can.
If you want to wait, we can wait. Not in a hurry.
Wrote a cool article for Troll today. So I found an article from 1997 debunking, that really old VHS clip from the 90s of those balls of light creating the crop circle, where it looks like super convincing.
Yeah.
Apparently this guy did like a really extensive investigation with like people around here in the UK and found this like visual production studio down in Swindon that like did the whole thing, and he like debunked the whole thing. So I like,
because it did look pretty good.
I repurposed this old 97 article debunking it and reposted it and gave it new life because it's been sitting there for 22 years now.
Well, all I know is I tried to get on Troll and then I got accepted, but then for some reason the password I use isn't fucking working. So I don't know who runs Troll, but they need to get out of brother. Just saying.
Dan runs Troll.
I'm really spooky.
No, I don't. I think that's a lie. I think it's a cover. I think Mario runs Troll.
No, Mario runs Troll. There's a difference.
Oh, there was a typo in the resignation letter that I received when he resigned from the intelligence agency.
It was TROLL. Okay.
You guys are bad.
Who?
Poor Mario.
Mario? Who's Mario?
Mario.
Who's Mario? Poor Mario. Mario. It's Mario.
No, he's
Mario.
He's Wario.
Wario. Wasn't that his evil brother?
Wario?
Yeah. Wasn't Wario the
Yeah,
evil brother?
it's Mario's evil brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, then.
Mm-hmm. He's a Canadian. Can't trust him.
That's right. We're horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible people.
What time is it?
Time you got to watch the
9:05.
Guess what I started watching today?
What was that?
What?
Stargate SG-1 because they re-released it in HD, and I was like, oh my god! And it doesn't actually look any better than the DVD, but I'll take it.
I was just gonna say, is there any?
You know what's so hard about me trying to watch that?
I really don't see the difference. I really don't.
I can't do it.
They've like gone back to the original bit and upscaled it to 1080i, I think, but it does look marginally better. But
Spooky.
What?
Corey Good, David Wilcox, all these
they stole all that shit.
But that's why I don't even want to watch it. It's going to make it boring for me.
No, it's because it's like way better than they could ever make it. It's so good. Like, it's actually legitimately good. There's a reason it ran for so many seasons because it's actually really good.
Maybe after I finish all the DC stuff, I may move into it.
It's really, really worth it. Like, watch the movie beforehand. Now, bear in mind a few things will be changed for the TV show. There's cast members that change and a few story elements, but the main plot of the movie does tie into the series. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's actually like,
sorry,
it once you get past the first season or so, it gets really like, it just comes into its own and gets really funny and really like
the first season or so. So you got to put up with the first season.
Well, it's just setting it all up, like setting
Oh,
up all
okay.
the different story
Let out
threads.
the
and,
information.
you know,
Okay,
the
that
first
makes
season
sense.
of any show is normally quite like
Yeah, that's
plodding.
true too.
What,
Just
yeah.
getting you up to date on what the hell's going on and characters and
It
blah
depends.
blah blah.
No, because some first seasons of some shows pull you right the fuck in.
Yeah, Westworld.
Yeah.
Westworld
And then
did
they
that.
disappoint you and crush
Yeah.
your soul.
The
Yeah.
Walking
I
Dead.
prefer
Walking
shows
Dead.
that start kind of iffy and get good, like X-Files, to shows
Yeah,
that
that makes sense.
start amazing and then peak.
I just watched. I watched most of it again. So well done.
Shows that peak at the beginning do not interest me. Shows that peak over time, they interest me because it's actual craft. It feels like.
It's always the end, though. That's always the problem. When you have to end the fucking show. Very few shows have ever ended properly. Like you just sitting there like, what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah,
Breaking Bad.
As you just mentioned, like The Walking Dead, like the beginning was great. They had a couple of years that were like, I'm a big Walking Dead fan, yes.
The Sopranos.
Now it's just kind of screwed up.
Sopranos ended in a good way.
We're supposed to be the last of the season, but now they're having 6 episodes this year, and then they're having spin-offs. So I guess like the original Walking Dead is going to be done after these 6 shows. I don't know. I'm just like I'm really done with it.
Fuck at this point. Like fuck 'em. You said the Sopranos ended well.
Who, me? No,
Spooky. You said that.
I did.
Oh God! No.
And it is I know it's a controversial opinion.
That whole last season was just I didn't. It's.
That was a good show.
I thought it was the mark of a good show to completely subvert your expectations in that last season. A lot of shows have tried to emulate that in their last season since the airing of that season. It was remarkably influential, even if it divided fans and made insurance claims for TVs go up like a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think he died? Do you think that someone walked in and capped him?
Well, that's what they're saying that was his whole thing. But he was dreaming this or something. Or
That's
some
what
shit?
I think. I think somebody finally got Tony.
It could have been those last moments before death.
We'll never know.
See, I don't think he died. I think he almost did. But
Have you heard about the prequel movie
with his son?
I heard about the prequel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
think if
really good.
James Gandolfini had not passed away, we probably would have seen a Sopranos movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Then he would have
I was
died.
just gonna say it's such a shame he died because he was so young, and it was just everyone was like, "Holy crap!" Right? You know. Because I was thinking that a lot of people thought that they would make a movie just to maybe tie some stuff up, and you know.
Once he killed Christopher Moltisanti, I was done with the show.
Oh.
I was like that with Game of Thrones. Once Joffrey died, I was out because that's all I cared about. All I wanted to happen was that fucking prick to die, and I was done.
I could not. The only part of Games of Thrones, I couldn't watch all of them. I just couldn't. The only part I liked was my friend showed me when to see the dragon.
Season, and that was
just the
that's all I
dragon.
needed.
Just the dragons.
I only read 4 of the books. I
dragons.
couldn't. I just got
Just the
bored.
dragons. Just the dragons. That's all I cared about was the dragons.
Yeah.
I love dragons. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, I think I read the
dragons
first
are
4 books, and then I got bored, and I only watched the first season, and then I was like,
It's just too. It's just already been done. Sorry, all the murder, killed, death,
It's already
everybody
been
fucking.
done.
It's how much of that shit can you watch? Like, I guess. You know, it's captivating. The White Walkers, blah blah blah. Yeah, the North remembers. Yeah, blah,
I
blah,
see
blah.
stars. Yeah.
I guess. Sorry, just kind of lost me.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me either.
And they just
Everyone's
constantly
like,
killing
Game of
motherfuckers.
Thrones.
It's killing everybody. The fuck is the point of having a fucking thing where everybody gets killed?
That's right.
All the time. You can't just kill everybody all the time. Doesn't work like that.
Kill all the lawyers.
What?
Kill all the lawyers.
You never heard that?
No.
Kill all the lawyers.
No. I know some very great lawyers.
I know some very angry lawyers. Well, one angry lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to work for lawyers. Never again. You want some crazy people? Yeah. Criminal lawyers, yeah.
You crazy people everywhere.
You want to see crazy people? The B of A up my street, like a block away from my house. Somebody lit some shit on fire a couple days, or last Monday.
No.
Lit some shit on fire in what is it? The MacArthur Park, and then the B of A ATMs, they're melted. I went down
Wow.
I went to go get some cash out of the ATM 2 days ago, and
That's
they're literally covered in like these garbage bags. Move the garbage bags, and there's fire and burnt up, just melted ATM.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Random acts of
Oh, hey,
violence.
This neighborhood sucks ass.
There's nothing about it.
There's nothing about it in the news. Are you
No,
serious?
yeah.
I'll go take fucking photos of it, so I'll show y'all. Fucking terrible.
That's just.
Yeah, why isn't the news covering that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The news didn't cover it.
That seems targeted, like someone purposely.
A
Maybe,
B
I don't
of
know.
A, 3
Well,
ATM
yeah, especially
burnt up.
ATM machines. You know what I mean?
On a
it's
B
not
of A
like they lit
building.
a tree on fire or something. It's like
And that park was on fire.
That's
the
six
park
dogs.
I saw it.
What,
Hi,
so what were you
Dexter.
thinking when you split? Like, what was that you were looking at?
It was like that corner, Alvarado and whatever
Sixth.
street that is, 6th.
Uh-huh.
That whole grass area and like the trees and shit. It was like just fire. Like,
Really?
all smoky.
All on fire?
Yeah, I don't know
That
if the
corner?
Tree, I don't know if that tree got on fire. I don't know what was going on, but there was some shit on fire there.
Are y'all already having droughts in Cali?
No, dude. That park has a lake in it.
Oh,
Wait, I think I've seen this movie. Wasn't Tommy Lee Jones in it?
Yeah, it's a
What?
volcano. Oh my god.
What happened?
spooky.
You never seen the movie Volcano?
Yeah.
That's the park that was filmed at that park that I live
Okay,
at.
okay.
I live near.
Where like all the trees start melting.
And Hayes is in it too, right?
Yeah.
And Haitian. Yeah.
You know, that movie gave me nightmares as a kid because of the melted guy. And the lava.
Oh,
And,
the
like,
guy.
I used to, and we have orange streetlights here.
Wait,
so as
the
a kid,
the
I
train
thought
guy?
the streetlights was lava, and it used to freak me out.
Yeah,
Wow.
when he tosses the guy, I'm gonna
Yeah.
save you, brother.
Oh
And
no, not that bit.
so
I
good.
mean the beginning bit with the steam pocket when the fireman's all melted.
Oh, that was
When they
nuts.
turn it, when they turn his face over, that fucked me up.
And beep bop boop.
He turned his face over.
I saw worse.
Oh my, you're my robot.
You did?
Yeah, I used
Is it
to work.
like-
I worked at a video store, so I used to watch everything. Those fucking
Yeah.
crazy fucking faces of death
Okay.
movies, all that crazy
Dante's
shit. Like,
Peak or Volcano?
I'm gonna go with Volcano because Dante's Peak's ending was kind of cool, but it was like, yeah, this is kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
Because Dante's Peak is the one with not Pierce. Is it Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah,
Which
Pierce
one?
Brosnan.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
Right. So he gets trapped in the fucking
And then-
thing, and they find him because of the homing beacon on that whatever they created and
The,
shit.
the
That was,
NASA probe. Yeah.
and this like the poor grandmother and shit, and the acid water and everything. I'm gonna go with Volcano.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Scientifically, Dante's Peak was more accurate, but I agree Volcano had the better story beats.
Yes. It was just more of a better storyline for me.
Okay, here's another one: Armageddon or Deep Impact.
See, Deep Impact was a deeper movie,
So awesome.
Right.
and Armageddon was more entertainment. So I would say Deep Impact just because it was a better done movie. Where Armageddon got all the hype because of who was in it.
Yeah.
It was funny, you know. It was funny
Yeah.
till the end, pretty much, you know.
You made the hard but correct choice. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I mean, you can because it's Bruce Willis, it's fucking Ben
Yeah.
Affleck, it's fucking everybody. You can all these fucking people in this movie, and it's funny and it's entertaining and blah blah blah. Yeah,
Michael Clark Duncan was the shit, though. He was the shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He was hilarious. You know, he's sticking.
I'm leaving
Crying.
on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again.
Leaving on a jet plane.
You're too funny.
Well, yeah, Deep Impact. Okay.
Right on, good choice.
Let's see. So, what would you put up against 2012?
Oh, don't do that to me. 2012 was based on Fingerprints.
Don't do that to
So
me.
I have an unnatural bias towards that movie because it's based on Graham Hancock's book.
Never will be good.
Wait. 2012 is based off Graham Hancock's book?
Yeah,
I didn't
it
know
says
that.
it in the credits.
Really?
Based on the
Oh.
work of Fingerprints of the Gods by Graham Hancock.
Oh, Lord. I mean,
And I was like, holy shit.
Wow.
well, okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's like, oh shit.
Let's get Yui Bowl right on the sequel.
Wow, 6
Like,
drops. That
You know, they were
sucks.
actually, after 2012, they were going to make a TV show called Year One,
Oh,
where
really?
it's like the new world where they all go to Africa and make the new world, and they were gonna bring back all the characters. It's gonna be a high concept, high budget show, but it fell
so
through. And I was
basically,
like,
the white man goes to Africa and then takes over Africa. All the Africans become the slave. Now hold on, because this would be accurate. Because think about who survived. Who survived pretty much was all the rich, the wealthy, right? So they're gonna go to a place and they're gonna still want their same lifestyle. They still have their military and they still have their ship. They got the ships and everything. So we already know what year one would be like. Okay, it's gonna be it's gonna pretty much be Roots. Okay? Roots meets the end of the fucking world. Come on.
Oh my God.
That's painfully true.
Hopefully all the warlords survived, and they'd be like,
okay,
illegal aliens need to leave.
Michael, come on. Let's be real here. That sounds real good. And maybe some of Africa's the military survived, whatever the warlords. There was a lot of guns, everything.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, these three big ass fucking space because you find out that they're not just able to fucking work in water, they become spaceships and they got these powerful weapons and shit. We already know how this starts. Okay?
Pacific Rim. No.
Year one, Roots.
Year one, Roots.
Your name is Toby. My name is Kunta.
Stop it.
My name is Kunta Kinte. Okay, y'all motherfucker, if you didn't see Roots, okay, it's the one thing I can never fucking watch again in my life. Nope.
Young LeVar Burton.
Really?
Seriously, you saw how. Think about this is the fucked up thing about 2012, right? No matter how you look at it, that just shows you what the fuck motherfucking Graham Hancock thinks about the rest of us, okay? Because they wasn't thinking about none of us. They wasn't thinking about except who was on that fucking ship, and most of that motherfucker was nothing but wealthy people who could afford to build that fucking ship.
Oh no, none of that's based on Graham's work. Just the concept of, the concept of like,
they derived that shit from his work. That racist.
They derived that cataclysm off of the Hapgood stuff in that book.
Yeah, and just remember how they thought about the rest of us in that fucking movie.
Here's
not just Roland Emmerich being a narcissist, but
here's two movies that came out around the same time: Red Planet or Mission to Mars.
Oh. Damn, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one, yeah?
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Right?
I think I'm leaning towards Red Planet.
Right?
Yeah.
You got
the horror aspect. It was one of the few horror movies I enjoyed.
I love Mission to Mars.
Mission to Mars is my shit. Mission to Mars is definitely my shit.
Fucking Martian
was just like perfect.
The Martian ripped that movie off.
That was such a good movie.
The Martian ripped off Mission to Mars. That's all I'm saying.
That's like saying the book did, because the movie was actually a really faithful recreation of the book. And I love that book. I read that book.
Which book came out first?
Huh? Oh. Well, the Martian came out after, and it was very influenced by other sci-fi and stuff. So it probably is ripped off slightly from it, but
it is Don Cheadle's character in Mission to Mars. That's all it is.
Yeah,
really good.
Don Cheadle, he's such an underrated actor. Right? God, I love better shit.
Definitely.
Fucking A, man, that guy. Jesus.
Even his fucking Avengers character.
Jiggy, can you send Dex a link?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, man.
You act like you could have just done that shit.
Yeah, he specifically says, "Can someone tell Jiggy to send me?"
Dex specifically asked for you to do it.
Doesn't want my peasant link.
I'm gonna start charging for links. I want
should start a membership Patreon.
Wait,
I cut it off because
BGs. Are you still here?
No, BGs.
No.
I'll ask Dex when he gets here. I wonder what Aussies use for money. Is it like costs like an Aussie dollar or something? No, I'm not even being funny. I just don't know, so I don't know what their currency.
What's the name of it?
Yeah, that's all.
I don't know either.
See, I know you Canadians use that weird looking
in the
fucking
chat
money.
says yes.
I'm gonna look it up.
Excuse me.
Drachma. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, here's another. It's
on its way, Dex.
Starman or Enemy Mine. They came out at the same time.
They're both interesting.
Enemy Mine is more cerebral, I think, than Starman. Starman again is more kind of goofy, comic-y in a sense too. I mean, it gets serious, but I think the Enemy Mine was just much more cerebral. It was about race. It was about a lot of things. I think there was some other things in it that people may not have just gotten from the movie overall arc that I kind of did.
No.
Yeah.
Here's a good one.
Enemy Mine was definitely, for me, watching it at that age, during that time in my life, it was definitely, I found it before its time, and it's one of my favorite movies that I still have to this day.
White House Down or Olympus Has Fallen?
What? Olympus Has Fallen?
Okay, first of all, which one is the one that has fucking Jamie Foxx as the president?
White House Down.
Then I'll go the other way. Thank you.
Yeah.
The fact that the fucking
That was the correct choice.
they cooned that shit up. That shit was all cooned up. Him having to go back to get his Jordans and shit and say, "Fuck the, come the fuck on, man."
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was
Stupid
Roland
ass
Emmerich
nigga
again.
shit.
That was Roland Emmerich.
No, that was Jamie Foxx. I'm sure he had a hand on. He's a comedian, so
I
he's
think
gonna
both of them. I've noticed that Roland Emmerich is just very self-absorbed as a filmmaker.
Mm.
He likes his characters to be equally as. He likes to have qualities of him in all the characters, which is just bad because he's not the greatest person. It's how he directs.
Yeah, apparently that shows.
Oh, here we go. Leviathan or Deep Star 6. Those came out at the same time.
Okay, I remember Leviathan more than I remember Deep Star 6.
Yeah, me too.
I know the name Deep Star 6.
Yeah, I know both of them. I'm just
Leviathan,
trying to, but Leviathan just stands out. I know.
Yeah, Leviathan. Yeah, it sticks out more to me too, for some reason.
Here's a good one. They went the same year, but the same genre. Fifth Element or Blade Runner?
Oh shit! That's hard.
Blade Runner.
For me, that's
good answer. Good answer.
I'm gonna say Blade Runner.
Yeah, I go with Blade Runner too.
See, the problem with that is I remember Fifth Element better than I remember Blade Runner.
I got both of them in my head.
Blade Runner is confusing because there's been so many different versions.
I find it very confusing.
The 2009 final cut is the final good version. That's the definitive version.
Blade Runner for me is,
and Fifth Element was just a fun movie.
I think it's the same thing. Fifth Element was action. Fifth Element was saving the world, saving the universe, and the other one was more cerebral. Definitely more cerebral.
But no? Fifth Element was all comedy. It was comedy from beginning to end.
Yeah,
it ends with him fucking and his mother on the phone. You're not the president. The president's an idiot. You don't even sound like the president. Like it was all comedy.
Yeah.
So you can't really compare those two in that sense. Just my opinion.
Star 6 makes me think of Deep Space Nine. Deep Star 6, it had a bunch of B-list actors in it, and even the monster was kind of like hokey. It looked like a giant. What are those deep sea fish with the giant jowls and teeth? I forgot. With the
moray eels.
No, the one with the antenna. They're really really deep fish that live in the
piranhas or catfish.
No, you guys never seen a deep sea fish that has these massive jowls that look like horrifyingly like a Nosferatu. I'm not kidding. They have an anglerfish. It's called an anglerfish. My bad. It's called an anglerfish. It just came to mind.
Oh,
looks like it's got a lantern on it.
Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? For Christ's sake, no one. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Corey's like, what? Okay, so Finding Nemo when they go, just keep swimming down to the depths, and they're like, oh, look at this light. I just want to touch it. Oh, I just want to touch the light. That's called an anglerfish.
Okay.
Those actually exist, and they're horrifyingly like that. Yeah, they're.
I just got another one,
but they're horrifying. Like, imagine being eaten by one of those things. Forget it. But yeah, no.
Ants or a Bug's Life?
Ooh, that's a good one because Bug's Life was good.
What did you say?
Ants or a Bug's Life?
I'll have to say Bug's Life. I didn't really love either of them.
I didn't see either, so I don't know.
We're canceling Woody Allen, so yeah, no.
Yeah, once you start getting to too many cartoons, you're gonna lose me.
Yeah, you're gonna lose me too.
I had kids, so we watched all that garbage.
I didn't say I didn't have to watch it. I just don't retain that shit. Like I don't.
Oh no, I had to sit. And watch it.
Most of them I don't get into, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I don't get into it.
Like Monsters Inc. I thought was cute. You know.
Top Gun or Iron Eagle.
What did you say? Top Gun or Iron Eagle?
Oh my god, that's no.
Did you really fucking ask that question?
No, I'm just looking up strangely similar movies released.
All right, so Iron Eagle is Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, come on, those are just.
I don't know what Iron Eagle is. I'm just asking.
Yeah, that's why we're laughing because clearly you don't. Compared to Top Gun, I mean, Top Gun is still Top Gun. Like,
here's a good one. It's actually kind of similar. Powder or Phenomenon.
Sully.
Ooh.
Sully.
I'm gonna go with Powder. I'm gonna go with Powder.
Wait, I'm leaning towards Powder as well.
Yeah, Phenomenon is John Travolta. I don't remember who the star of Powder was.
Oh yeah, of course
both,
but
it's yeah, I'm gonna go with Powder.
Powder's an amazing movie.
It's an amazing movie.
It's a movie that makes you think like, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Stop fucking with people. For real. You don't know who you're fucking with. For real. You could be fucking with an angel you don't even know. Right? Fuck all that. I love that movie. Powder. Yeah. What were you saying?
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Oh,
Star Wars.
Do that to me.
Star Wars.
I like both
Star
of them
Wars.
equally.
I love Star Trek, but Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I can't choose. I have intense guilt either way.
It doesn't matter. You lost in this panel. Sorry.
I mean, I'll always love Star Trek, but I mean,
I love Star
Wars,
Trek. It's like two different hemispheres in my brain. I love Star Trek for the logical science stuff, and I love Star Wars for the emotional attachment I have to the characters in the story.
You know what it was, Spooky? Honestly, I think it's just because of William Shatner for me. Like being introduced to Star Trek is ahead of the game as it was, ahead of the time it was, and being such a great piece of science fiction history. Yeah. It just didn't have the impact because of William Shatner. It just didn't.
Right.
I just
came in with Picard, so
yeah. See, and where Star Wars when it came out, that was just going and sitting and watching this shit on the big screen, and you just like,
when it first came out, everyone was
God.
like, "Holy crap!"
Lightsabers, right?
So different too. Yeah.
X-wing fighters, this fucking the Force and all, and Darth Vader and everything. You're just like, whoa, like, oh shit, like what did I just see? And Star Trek was on, like you could watch it as a weekly series. Where Star Wars, you watch that, and it's not like now. You had to wait forever before that shit even came on VHS. I think it took like 15 years, maybe 20 years before they finally put that shit on VHS because they wouldn't release it on VHS. So when you watch those movies in the movie cinema, that's all you had for years before you ever gain access to that again too. So I think that's what Star Wars, that's why it was such an incredible thing for its time, and even to this day for people of my age who got to see it back then.
Awesome.
I can't really do Star Wars. Like I can't pick either or because I like them both equally.
Yeah, I struggle with it a lot because I'm a big fan of both.
Yeah, huge fan. You absolutely
big fan of Stargate as well and X-Files. Like it's hard to choose from any of those things.
The only Stargate I did like was the Universe one, the Universe series, which I was so pissed when they canceled.
That's the one I didn't get to see, and I've restarted my watch, so it'll be a little while till I get there.
Right on.
Hey, Dexter.
Any of y'all watch Fringe?
I watched Fringe yearly as it aired.
I think I watched the first season.
What was that? What did you say? Fringe?
Fringe.
Yeah, I have a Fringe title.
Oh, no, never.
I have a quote from Fringe on my arm.
That was I love in the end when he tells his son, "You're my favorite thing in the world."
Oh, dude, that made me cry so hard.
No. Yeah,
that was so sad.
Yeah,
that was the best character development ever.
Yeah, I wish they would have done something, after everything, because if he goes in the future, something's still going to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to still see something else, but I thought
because the thing is, because he went in the future, it created a paradox timeline where the observers never came back. Therefore, there was no reason for him to go in the future. So it snaps back to the past where it's like, oh, you did it.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but you always wonder, did you really do it though?
Right?
Something always goes wrong. Like something always goes wrong.
Well, I guess it left it open-ended enough that if the network brought it out and decided to do something with it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were going to maybe make a movie or do something else with it, but they didn't. So.
Yeah.
Here's
I
a good-
agree, Philip. Stargate filming locations are beautiful. Like Stargate used the same locations that X-Files use around BC, but like way more extensively.
Mm.
So it's like most of the you'll find if you ever watch Stargate, a lot of the planets that they go to, they're all like the BC rainforest. But it's like it's just so pretty to look at.
See,
and it's
Canada.
such a high
Yeah.
concept story. You're just like, this is so dope.
It's beautiful here.
I
Yeah,
love
because you're
BC.
full of fucking aliens.
I love it.
That's right. That's where
All
most
the
of the
fucking
sightings are
aliens
actually
are.
in BC.
in
We
your
have
guys'
a lot of UFO sightings in BC, let me tell you.
in
Hey,
your,
Deck.
your guys' opinion,
sorry.
what is the best, both practical and this is both practical and CGI, mind you. What is the best dragon in a movie?
Iron Train
Oh, that's
Dragon.
hard.
Toothless.
No, what's the
Dragon.
movie with Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey?
Rain of
Oh,
Fire.
Rain of
Yeah,
Fire,
I know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
Rain of Fire.
Rain of
That's
Fire.
it.
Thank you.
Rain of
Yeah,
Fire, that's it.
those dragons are fucking dope.
They were good.
Those
That
dragons.
opening scene I saw as a kid and it fucked me up.
Which one was this now?
The the one where the kid goes down to see his parents.
Oh, yeah, that's Rain of
in
Fire.
underground London, and then the wake of the dragon, and everyone dies.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I didn't think I'd get a lot of people that would agree. Because Rain of Fire is it for me. Like that's the dragon movie for me. But before then, definitely Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That would
was
be
it
my
Dragonheart with Kevin Costner? Was it?
Yeah, Dragonheart's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Dragonheart.
No, that was Dennis Quaid, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dennis
Dennis
Quaid.
Quaid, that's right, yeah.
And Sean Connery
I was just thinking.
as Draco.
Hey,
Kevin
Dex.
Costner.
I'm going to eat you.
Hey, Dex.
I'm going to take your little body and
Yeah, bro.
eat your
Were you
face.
were you picking avocados?
A few weeks ago I was picking avos. I'm picking plums at the moment.
Okay, no, because I saw a picture you put up, and I thought those were avocados by your hand.
Yeah, with the frog
Yeah.
or yeah, they were avocados. Yeah, he was in my avocado bag, that little frog. So,
Those they look
I had
so
to
good.
rescue.
They look so good. I just want to go get
Oh, yeah.
avocado, and those things look so good.
I'm hungry.
I don't have any. I haven't picked any for a few weeks because of all the. I think they've pretty much done all the picking now. So I have about 2 months ago, I had boxes of avocados sitting here. I was giving them away.
Oh,
But does the
Oh.
avocado?
oh, I love avocados. Hate
I
them
know, I
before
love them.
brain.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
them
them
now.
You're so good.
I didn't like them. I hated them when I was a kid. My mum and my sister used to be like, "Oh, have some avocado," and I'd be like, "Nah, it's all green, yuck, look at it." And now I can't get enough of them.
Before brain surgery, before 2006, I wouldn't eat them. But after brain surgery, I don't know. I ate them once and just love them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're so refreshing. I make smoothies with them, all kinds of stuff. Like I just love avocados.
yeah.
I just love them plain.
Yeah,
I just
no.
salt, pepper on them and eat it. I'm good.
Absolutely.
Oh, here's two movies that released at the same time: After Earth or Oblivion.
Wait, what was the first one?
What's the first-
After Earth.
After Earth.
After Earth was garbage, Oblivion rocked.
That was Will Smith. and
Will
his
Smith
son.
and his son, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
After Earth was garbage.
And wait, is
And
Oblivion
Oblivion,
Tom
Morgan
Cruise?
Freeman and Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion would be much more. Yeah, After Earth was kind of like, but-
Story wise, period, man, and script. I mean,
yeah.
actors, just story and script, period.
Oblivion felt like a cop out to me though.
Really?
Yeah, but Will Smith's
it
son
just-
was terrible in that.
Morgan
After
Freeman
Earth.
literally turned up to explain things, and it just felt so
Okay.
cliche. I was like, oh.
Well, wait a minute, spooky. According to Corey Good's reel, Oblivion was part of his journey because he uses some of Oblivion in that fucking reel.
Oh no, that's not what the real means.
I know,
he's
I know.
Okay.
I know. But there's
My
people
brain.
who literally, if you look at the comments, there's people who literally look at that and think that that's something he created. They've
Oh, I
probably
know.
never seen Oblivion.
There's really just naive
Right.
people that just have no critical thinking skills whatsoever because they've been force-fed information that is false for a long time.
And they just don't watch sci-fi movies.
That too. They're like, oh no, that's all cabal communication.
Yeah, it's evil.
Like they've been
Shane.
trained not to watch the things that if they watched them, they'd work out that they're being lied to.
Exactly. because they realize it's just
Like
fucking
forbidden
entertainment.
material.
It's entertainment. That's all it is. They're
Yeah.
scared of it. It's too real, man. I don't want to know what's really going on because then they'll be able to get me because I'll be susceptible and they'll put the bugs in my head. They'll get the chips and the chips are going to come. The chips, they're going to put chips inside of us. I'm eating chips. I like chips. What?
Now, where's my tinfoil hat?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Dex to send me my wizard tinfoil hat, man. Dex. I need a tinfoil hat. I want to rock a tinfoil hat. I can't make one.
I'll make you one.
I lost mine. I have to make another one.
Canadians know how to make them.
I've been asking for a tinfoil hat for years. No one has. I don't have the hands to craft a nice looking. I'd
I
be
will
sitting here
make
looking.
one and send it.
I'll believe it when I get it.
Where
It
you
has
give
to
me
be a
a
wizard's
craft,
hat.
like there's a multi-step process.
Spooky. Can you
I
make
got a big head too though. My head is like a size 8 1/4, I think.
Jesus,
Size 8.
a bowling ball?
Well, my brain's been fucked with a little bit too. There's some things up there that weren't up there before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
got
got
You
big.
get extra stuff in there.
I want to
Yeah.
get one that says Calabas. Yeah, one of those beanies. Kick ass. I like the font.
Mm-hmm.
I heard my name, Michael.
Huh? Oh no! I'm tripping.
Okay.
I came in mid.
Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Tiff. How you doing back
yeah.
there?
Hey, Tiff.
Hey,
Aloha.
Hello.
stuff. So
The robots in the back there charging.
Oh my
Oh, look at your eyes! What a trip! You are a robot.
I told you she's a robot.
Of course, my eyeballs. That's crazy. You can see. I've been
Like you didn't know when you ordered her. Stop lying.
cut.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Hey, no, we're just we're adulting
Discussing
dinner.
groceries.
Yeah.
Adulting. Yeah.
I went to the grocery store earlier.
And
You
went
want to buy
So did I.
pancakes.
yeah, fuck that shit.
Don't tell nobody. But
You want to buy pancakes.
I got a steak.
I don't provide.
You got a steak?
I haven't even made it yet. Yeah, I'm eating a steak in a while.
I have a pizza.
Yes.
I bought steak today.
I'm so glad. I want to watch Scrooge.
It's breakfast time here. I feel like bacon and eggs.
Nice.
Right on.
Oh, I want bacon and eggs. Why'd you say that?
I like some
I'll get
chorizo.
bacon.
Oh, I could go for fry up.
Some chorizo.
Yeah.
If you like chorizo, then you'd like linguiça. I don't know if you've ever had linguiça when you get over this way.
I want
I-
to fry it with a fry up. It sounds good.
We used to sell it at. Oh, my bad.
Wait, you used to sell linguiça?
Yeah, I used to work for a meat company.
Oh,
Who's echoing?
wow. Because most people who aren't in this area don't even really know anything about it.
If you're from LA, you'll know like McCormick and Schmidt, Houston's, those type of chain restaurants. We sold meat to the. Oh, we even sold meat to. You already know about print. What's the name? Fucking Coming to America, dude. Eddie Murphy. We also sold meat to. What was that fucking place? That was oh my god, brain fart. Forget it. Next,
That's okay.
Stop selling your meat, you hoe.
I was selling meat. Tenderloin.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought I cracked my iPad. I got weed.
I got
tonight,
that
y'all.
rump
Didn't
roast.
notice.
I got that rump roast on deck.
Or is that a serving of chafed tenderloin?
What?
Chafed tenderloin.
Shaved tenderloin.
Wait, what does chafe mean?
Shaved.
Chafed?
Yeah, when you when there's too much friction between two things, there's a chafe.
No, but he said tenderloin.
Yeah, chafed tenderloin. Just think of the word chafed and then tenderloin.
I don't want those two. I can't.
Did they break his brain?
Michael, just stop it.
Come to the dark side. Oh yeah, here we go. No, you have to have a new alien outfit.
Hold on. What the fuck is a chafed tenderloin?
Really?
On the dark side.
I just made it up.
Oh, I thought that-
That's a
listen,
great movie.
listen, Spooky's British. Like they every now and then Spooky would be like I'll have a brownie beef or some shit.
Tenderloin.
I don't listen to what the fuck you all eat over there. Y'all eat some weird shit to us.
Shaved tenderloin.
Jesus. Yeah, we totally eat chafed tenderloin all the
That-
time.
I thought that was like a beef, like a sauce or something. Maybe it's a chafed sauce. I don't know the fuck y'all. It might
No,
be
if
something
we
different.
go to Five Guys, we can get chafed tenderloin.
Oh my god, I'm on fire.
Do we still have
Some well tap rum.
Shaved tenderloin. So you get a round tenderloin like this, and you.
Listen, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I had never heard of carne asate beef until Taco Bell started talking about carne asate beef. I was like, what the fuck is that?
You ever heard of Wagyu beef?
What?
Yeah.
Wagyu beef.
Wagyu.
Wagyu. It's
You never heard of
Wagyu beef is a specialty beef that we used to have to import from. Oh yeah, from
It's really expensive.
Yeah.
It's really
It's like-
fatty steak.
Where does it come
Ross
from?
said
Where does
the
it come
cow,
from?
The cow is like it
Cow.
has a really loving life.
right
Where
Like,
is this cow raised?
on a like in Neverland, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
raised very nicely. Like, hey,
Yeah.
cow, you're such a cute cow. Oh, I love you. Like,
Massage the cows and
Like it has a really awesome, loving life before
this isn't a gun.
There's-
Don't
there's-
worry about this.
like I think quite often it's like it's died of old age. They don't kill it.
Wagyu beef.
It's like just like really, really awesome beef.
Did you
Yes.
say so?
I've had it before. It's
Yeah, I was
very
gonna say Japan. Yeah, they're mostly in
And there's
Japan.
also there's no hormones and whatnot in it. In the beef.
Wait, Daniel's on a different account.
I'm
That
sorry.
confused the heck out of me then.
Daniel. Go hunty.
Yeah, yes. Like, what the fuck?
I'm so used to being called Daniel James, him being called Daniel James. So I'm just like, what? Oh.
Did he change his name like mid thing, or is he on two different accounts? Which way?
I don't know. Maybe this is when he's going to start commenting on both and freaking us out.
Bum, 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 bum,
There's
bum,
something
bum,
on the wing.
bum.
Oh,
Got to get me out of here.
What?
Impersonate and chat room.
I am nice and high right now.
me too. Me
I'm
too.
going to be.
Me too.
Me three.
Me too.
Me 7.
Me those.
Cheers to the weekend.
Cheers to the weekend.
Happy Saturday.
Who wants to say
One day, Jill's gonna be like, "Fuck it," and be choking on a little smoking smoke over there.
No.
Would you like some garbage?
No.
You'll give in one day,
Bad
Jill.
things.
She'll smoke what?
God.
It's not like that anymore. You just have to know what to get, Jill.
Oh shit.
I'm
That's
not.
horrible.
I just, I don't know.
Sorry, Dan.
Oh, who talk?
Who wants to say a shitload of weed?
He was on the wrong shit.
Do you want to say a shitload of weed or not?
My bad.
What do you say, Dex?
I said, you want to say a shitload of weed?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, little weed.
Sure.
Where's my phone?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
Oh
That's pretty.
god. Look at that.
Can you just
That's
shove
pretty.
your face in it?
Oh my
Can
god.
you just like?
Put his hand in it. No.
Nice.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh, that's it. Where's my
That's
stimulus
nice.
check? I need that stimulus. I need to be stimulated.
That's pretty.
That's real pretty.
See,
like
that's
2
the face
pounds.
of a man with a lot of weed. With a big
Oh,
mouth.
I could smoke that in about 24 hours.
Fuck
Joe
no.
Rogan. There's something you need to know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke weed. Lots of motherfucking weed, Joe Rogan. That's nothing, baby.
Yeah, I'm just drying. I'm drying it out. It's a pound of weed there. I'm
Pound?
drying it out because
I wasn't even close.
yeah, it's a pound. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That is
Matt,
pretty.
can you put a nug up to the camera? Can I see the nug? Can you put a nug up to the camera?
Yeah.
In the light,
So
please.
it's lemon skunk.
Oh my god! Look at the fucking
Nice.
hair on that shit.
Pretty.
That is
Wow.
fucking
wow.
gorgeous.
Nice.
See, that's what it
Like killing a unicorn with like a bomb.
Very nice.
about the herbal essences, and she's
It's got a
learned.
nice lemon smell to it.
Right on.
Nice.
Have you ever
That's
had
pretty.
Pineapple Express?
That shit,
Yeah.
How did we get into this
Yeah.
mess?
gorgeous.
That was a fun day.
I'm fucking jealous as fuck.
White Widow will forever be my favorite strain of weed.
Scott,
For me,
love
it's
I
actually
think Blue
legit
Dream. Blue
Pineapple
Dream
Express.
is my favorite.
that gets
I
me
like Blue Dream.
and it's expensive as shit.
Nothing tops a proper White Widow. I've had Blue Dream. I've had all kind. I can't even name all the stuff I've smoked, but White Widow is the one thing that's always stood out. Always.
When T and I make our way to the East Coast, I'm gonna have to bring you some Skywalker OG, brother. Like I'm gonna have to bring it like post.
Bring it.
Like sticky icky style too.
Bring it.
An envelope and shit.
Bring it, dude.
Now.
Remember too. Our homies Mendo Dope. They're fucking growers up in the fucking in the.
Right on.
triangle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring no bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I've had proper Cali weed. Trust me.
I fucking embarrassed myself when I was a kid. I'm an adult now. What is this gank ass? Don't give me no Bammer weed.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like when we got that random person come around every day with some weird ass weed that ain't
right?
like what the fuck you got? Like in this day and age, people still smoke Reggies. Like what the fuck is that? What's wrong with you? You're just wasting your money and shit. Like, what the fuck,
man?
I don't like that powerful weed. Then why are you smoking 8 of them fucking blunts to get high? You stupid motherfucker!
Right?
Just get better weed. Like
That's right.
No.
That's just like you might as well just smoke dollar bills.
Exactly. You're wasting your fucking time. Go get a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there's incredible video from the tornado today.
You got another one?
Yeah, from today. I'll share it.
Right on.
This is nuts.
Yeah, I'll mute.
So there's someone like just on their front porch. Oh, wrong bit. Where am I going? There we go. Share.
Get it together, Spooky.
I don't have too many things going on. Don't touch me, Frodo.
Daniel finally got him some weed. He got some stuff called.
Me too, Daniel.
Oh shit!
He ain't smoked in about 15 years. He said.
Well, damn.
Right?
Have fun.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Thursday night. Right on.
Wow, that's scary.
He said 2 minutes.
Big old wedge, like that's like 500 yards from the house.
Yeah.
They got so lucky.
Yep.
That's
why.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Here comes the RFD wrapping around.
Yep.
So this isn't even the tornado. This is the outer circulation and the RFD. Like
creamy horseradish, please.
And you can tell because you can't tell because you ain't got audio, but I can tell because it just suddenly just went quiet.
Yeah.
And now this is the back end of the gravy train I was talking about.
Yeah, shit.
Now it's changed direction.
Holy crap.
I see why you chase this stuff, man. The fucking sheer power and the awesomeness.
Was that lightning?
Why
is it so bright like that?
Condensation on the camera lens.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
But I mean, even he see how he's ducking inside, so something's doing something. Because
well, yeah, I mean, out the front of his house is a giant tornado.
Like, but if you no, I'm not. Okay, but he seems like he's responding more to how bright it got like this. So I was wondering if that's
right.
like why.
No, I can see why you
bright?
think that was lightning, definitely. But, yeah, that was pretty crazy. What else we got? Let's have a look.
I would say, why do those people live there? We live in fucking LA. We're gonna die.
Tornado.
Earthquake and shit.
Tornado. I can't spell.
Tornado. DP. All right. DP.
This is that wedge from earlier.
Wow. That's nasty.
It was pretty big. It was I saw the back end of this one as well.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Pretty crazy.
I think I'd be a storm chaser.
That's really close. Jesus.
Shit. That's really close.
Oh, this was yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah, this was yesterday.
That's
insane.
But
that was yesterday's video, but
he's like
it had the respect to not take down the Texas state flag though.
Oh, it switched directions. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Right in his camera.
Wow.
See how it like condensated like just from the dirt? and then you have a full
Yeah.
funnel within like 3
Right.
seconds.
Holy crap!
That's how quickly they can translate. Like
no,
it's very hard to predict.
make a left at Albuquerque.
Wow, was that tornado from today?
Wow,
Oh shit!
that's nuts.
I wanna go.
This was when there was just one wedge. Later on, there was 2.
Wow,
I'll find the double wedge video.
that's crazy.
There we go.
Wow,
Double wedges.
shit.
You got one.
The truck's moving, eh? Jesus.
It's like, get the fuck out.
It always makes you wonder, like, what are these people thinking? It's like, it's like, shit.
At that point, you're just looking and going, oh my
I
god.
just try and get away from it, yeah.
This kind of thing rarely happens. Like, rarely.
Wow.
I haven't seen that
That's
happen since
crazy.
2014.
What is that? What is that?
This
It's a
is
double wedge
2
tornado.
completely separate tornadic circulations within one storm.
That's crazy.
Do they merge?
No.
No.
One
They're
waned,
just beside
one
each other.
absorbed.
That's crazy.
There's a house that took damage.
That's sad.
Yeah. Wedge from far away.
Wow. That's nuts. Look how big it is.
That is massive.
Wow.
That's on the outer circulation as well, but yeah, that's where it's boom, 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 like that.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
There's Reed with his amazing mustache. Reed has the best mustache at the moment. It's so funny. Like, he grew it as a meme. He literally grew that mustache as a meme and then kind of just kept it.
That's funny.
These are the storms from today.
Wow.
Like, they just blew up, like, boof.
This is all in Texas.
Yeah, this is all Texas Panhandle.
Wow.
So this is the risk today. And a lot of the storms were actually they were more north. They were kind of up here.
Yeah.
They tracked like that way.
It's like Mother Nature is pissed off at Texas right now.
Yeah,
for some.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Well, it was just conflux of like 3 different systems that hit. Like, there was a big snow thing coming off the Rockies, and it hit all the moisture from the Gulf in just like the perfect axis that it just caused very quick moving, long track, large tornadoes.
Wow.
Can't believe that. 2 tornadoes.
That's nuts.
You said you're gonna come out here and chase this shit too.
That one.
That's a pretty good one. Well defined on the left edge. What was that, Michael?
You said you're gonna come out here this year and chase this shit too?
If COVID if it is able, so I don't have to like do 2 weeks of staying around in a hotel either side, then because it's like that makes it impossible. Because like I need a day's notice basically.
Yeah, that's hard for people.
It'll be a wild ride.
If you're only on vacation for 2 weeks, I mean, yeah, because it's the same here. If you come here, you gotta quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yeah, hopefully by September it will be completely gone. So my main focus this year is hurricanes. Like, I'd love to be on the May field mission, but if I can't because of COVID, then I can't. I can help in other ways. But the hurricane stuff, hopefully it'll be gone in 6 months. So when there's like a giant hurricane coming, I'll be able to fly out to like Houston or somewhere, be picked up, and then be filming.
Wow, that'd be cool.
4-hour drive for us? 24-hour drive?
All right,
we can be in Texas in 24 hours.
Oh shit!
Shit though.
Yeah, I'll
sleep.
Like, I'll drive, you sleep. Yeah, I'll drive, then I'll sleep, then you drive.
Hey, that would having extra people to help put cameras out.
Yeah,
would be so helpful.
I'm down. I'm a technical fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm good.
I'll talk to my boss.
Okay.
I'm gonna go eat
this shit for free just for the experience.
I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
Going going to eat. I'm
Do you
going to
want
eat.
your
I'm going to eat. I'm
urban
going to eat.
All right,
dictionary
Jiggy.
before
All
you
right.
go eat?
All right.
Night, everyone. I'm gonna
Hold
go
on.
relax before
Hold on,
bed.
hold on.
So
Wait.
We bring our own shit too.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Joe?
Do you want your urban dictionary before you go eat?
I don't know. Do I want it before I go eat?
chill.
What'd you say?
It's up to you if you want your urban dictionary now or later. I can't promise it for later. I might be sleeping. Might have to wait for tomorrow. But our other Canadian friends didn't show up except for Corey.
Yeah, we have to have a two
I'll
Canadian
be an
minimum.
honorary Canadian. I've lived there. I guess it counts.
All right, go for
Actually, all right. So everyone's ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So to end the stream for now, so Jiggy can go eat, we're gonna give him a dirty Canadian.
it. Sounds like Mario.
Sex position of Canadian's choice. Maple syrup is applied to the bosom or your breasts, whatever you want to call them, and Canadian bacon is rolled into a tubular shape and inserted into the hole prior to insertion of the male genitalia. In other words, before you put it in, you wrap it up in bacon and syrup.
No.
And there's your urban dictionary for tonight.
Why does that sound just like 1% cool?
What, pigs in a blanket?
It's
I don't
just in
know.
the
That's
wrong
just like
hole.
pigs in a bacon.
Like, of all the ones that we've had, that was probably the least disgusting.
Well, it's still disgusting though, 'cause
Oh.
that poor vagina is gonna be real sticky, icky
Yeah.
afterwards. Like the vagina
Yeah,
gets the worst of all that.
And infected as fuck.
Apparently. Because
Yeah, Michael. Ew.
And is that bacon? Is that Canadian bacon cooked? Is it raw? Like,
It didn't specify.
Enjoy your meals, everyone. Have a great evening.
It depends if you like it crispy, I guess. I
Have a
don't
nice
know.
dinner.
and you know what?
You're gonna go cook maple bacon now.
And eggs.
And that's all the pleasure in that is for the man, right? Because the man can say afterwards, wait a minute, the cleanup is even easy. Hey, baby, since that maple syrup is there, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you clean that up for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, why don't you work that out? See?
And we're going into a truffle butter situation when we get to that point, so I don't think so.
I think I'll be having oats for breakfast now.
What?
Yeah, 'cause John is on his side.
The next Dr. Two
Wow,
Come on.
really keep you work,
Are we
huh?
keeping you up, John?
No. It's Andre's birthday. Yeah, so
What?
we just had dinner. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure you ate a lot, huh? Yeah, I'm sure you are tired. No, she got the blumpkin.
We gotta warn them out. Hey, John, a little this. You gotta do a little this too. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm so
Tell
tired.
me happy birthday.
I'm so tired. Your hair's all messed up and you're tired, but you I don't see nothing in your beard. There's no evidence of what
Mike, they got these things called beer wipes. You just got to clean up after it's done.
Portable showers. I got it. Right on.
Jonathan, I'm about to go eat, but I'm gonna come back a little while. I just gotta go eat something.
Go eat your steak.
Yes. So go. You can take a nap or go have to go do some more work in between. You're probably a little more tired, but I'll be back a little while.
Sweet.
All right, folks. I'll be back. Kick yourselves out.
All right. Night.
See ya.
Morning. Good evening. Good day. Good night. I'll be back. I'm gonna eat. Goodbye.
I wanted to be last.
I know. I'll be back, folks. Y'all should go eat something now too.